You think money and the hundreds of millions of dollars, pounds or Saudi riyals in boxing. But that's at the top. At the bottom, it isn't quite the same. Even for those on the rise, there's not an awful lot of cash in the boxing world. And if you're just starting out, well, it can be a very costly exercise indeed. But don't take my word for it. Here's the former European champion, talkSPORT's Spencer Oliver.
You're turning professional and you're boxing, let's say, York Hall on a non-televised fight. You have to sell tickets to earn any money, but you have to cover the wages of your opponent as well. So if you don't have the ability to be able to sell enough tickets, you effectively have to pay to fight.
A far cry then from Jake Paul facing Mike Tyson in 2024, when the purse was reported to be around £48 million. But the vast amounts of cash lining the top dog's pockets isn't the norm in a typical fight.
Let's say you're lucky and you get between 5 and 10 grand. You're going to get 10 grand max for that. 10% goes to the trainer, 25% goes to the manager. Then we've got the tax man to pay as well. So we're cutting that money in at least half. So now you've got 5 grand for a 10-week camp. So you're talking about a guy here earning, he might be clearing 500 quid a week. How do you support a family on that? So boxers chase the dream. And, you know, there's probably 2% of them that actually make it.
So say you do make it and you start to rise up the ranks. Strikers Boxing, a training academy, says the mid-tier fighters can earn more, somewhere between £10,000 and £50,000 a fight, depending on record, profile, opponent and popularity of weight class. It's only at the top level does the real cash start flowing in, with the top-tier professionals, i.e. those going for titles, earning 6 figures a fight. Something else you'll have heard of is the terms prize fighter or journeyman. A prize fighter is, as it sounds, someone who picks up fights where they can and gets a nice big check if they win. Journeymen are the fighters who take on up-and-comers, effectively used for experience in the ring. Even if they're going up against a real prospect, a young Anthony Joshua, for example, these guys will be lucky to earn more than 10 grand. So the average boxer isn't as rich as you'd think.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
This is Paul Hawksbee
and Andy Jacobs,
and welcome to the Moortown Bell in London for the 3rd talkSPORT Darts Championship. Once again, the cream of talkSPORT presenters have arrived to play darts here in London. And Andy, who's your favourite this afternoon?
Well, I'm desperate for Natalie to win. I'm desperate for Natalie to beat Benty again. That will make me so happy.
Well, there's only one man really that we can talk to. He is the 2-time champion, defending his crown. Once again, it is Dean, the storyteller, Saunders. Dino, are you going to do it again, mate?
Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play with 2 darts. Wow. Give him a chance. I've only got 2 darts, look. I'm thinking about it, but I'm on a hat-trick. And then if I do win it this year, I'll probably retire from darts. Yeah. There's more to life than darts.
Would it be a great loss to darts?
Other things I want to do in my life.
Yeah. There's more to life than darts, Dino. That's
the practice, the hours I've had to put in over the years, 7 or 8 hours, it's all paid off because the 5 Ps, proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's what I've lived by, and I'm going to give everyone a chance today.
I'd like to hear you say that after about 6 pints of Moretti.
Ask me later.
So can Dean do it? Can he make it 3 in a row? Stick around to find out right through until 4. And then, of course, we'll have the final in drive.
Give me the green light. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I'm ready.
talkSPORT World Darts Championship.
All about whether Dean Saunders can retain the talkSPORT World Championship.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to get going.
She's got it! The truth is, Darren Bent, you're out.
I would say more luck than anything that I want.
The destroyer.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, Natalie Sawyer. That was mind-blowing stuff.
Natalie Sawyer beating Darren Bent is the highlight of my year.
Jermaine Pennant has made light of Goldstein.
I've let everyone in here down.
Jamie O'Hara, close but no cigar.
I mean, I'm used to getting booed. I had that at Tottenham and Wolves every week. So what have I ever done to all these people at talkSPORT? I thought I was loved it.
Are you ready for the grand final?
Gets it! Dean Saunders retains the talkSPORT World Darts Championship title. We won't hear the end of this.
The ones that produce in the 6-yard box.
That's it.
You can't find them anywhere. Do you know what? I'm just happy to be here.
We do this so well. These events, darts is the winner.
Yeah. I'm ready to go. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, that's how it all unfolded last year, Andy. Fantastic tournament.
I am so happy to be here. Darts is my new favourite sport.
Oh, yeah.
I've gone off football and cricket for some reason.
Oh, that's strange,
I don't know
isn't it?
why.
So are you getting behind today? You've told us, haven't you?
Yes, Natalie, but I fancy Benty to win it. I think he's been having lessons with Luke Littler.
He's been practising. Him and Andy Goldstein have got no excuses. They put so much practice in.
It's incredible, isn't it, really? And it's an amazing production here from talkSPORT. There's so many people. We've got more people here than Sky will have at Ali Pally.
Probably.
It's unbelievable.
You're probably right. We've got a fantastic master of ceremonies and scorer, Russ Bray. We're going to be chatting to Russ in a moment. And in fact, Ian Danter, who's going to bring you commentary of the World Championship.
I want Russ to sing these songs of Tom Waits.
I want
to do an album with him.
Okay, that'd be good.
I'll put it to him.
Yeah, okay, nice idea. So, this is the Moortown Bell. It's just off of St Catherine's Dock near the Tower of London. I saw lots of tourists heading in. It's a very imposing building. Have you noticed that?
It is, and also I just love the whole area, Tower Bridge, or when you walk through.
Imagine going down the river to be beheaded. I mean, it'd make it worse, wouldn't it?
I'd rather go out to eat.
Yeah, that's true. I get you. Yeah.
Nice
I can arrange that, Andy. So, yes, I think we're going to have a chat with our official scorer. And our commentator very, very shortly.
The brilliant Ian Danter, who's brought darts to us on radio. It's fantastic. Here he comes.
So let's we'll give some room to the boys. Just to let you know that you'll be able to watch this all unfold on the talkSPORT app, YouTube, or search talkSPORT on your smart TV if you want to watch along this afternoon. But as we said, Ian Danter, your commentator, is here, and Russ Bray, the voice, as it says there on the top. Somewhere it says lovely to see you guys.
And what a voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lovely to be back.
Russ, people don't see you at the Worlds now, but you are backstage at Ali Pally, and you're still involved in calling the darts around the world, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's I'm hosting the VIP, so I've got afternoon and evening sessions every day at the tournament, and still very much involved with what's happening with the whole of the PDC series.
Yeah, I did say to you when you were in the studio on Monday, you gave us one of your trademark 180s.
Fantastic.
And I said you wouldn't be doing that on Wednesday. It would be a shock, maybe Benty, because he's put so much work in, Dance.
Well, a lot of them haven't.
No.
from what I've just been told. But I think Russ is going to have to invent new pronunciations. I bet he's never called 28.
Yeah. It's always that thing you do it.
Oh, okay.
You kind of whisper.
That was last year, no.
But if it's 15, you have to say it like you're almost sorry.
No, the single digit ones. I heard him call her 3 earlier, and it was almost sarcastic, the delivery.
But we try and make it exciting for you. I mean, the 26, you can dismiss it, but 26, give it some. It's make it exciting.
I've had 20 bed and breakfast. I've had 26 many a time.
So it's amazing how it works on radio darts. I know lots of people will be watching on YouTube.
Yeah. They're watching on the train. That's on the train on YouTube.
Yeah. Watch it any way you like.
But it does work on the radio, doesn't it?
We weren't sure because the first thing we did was the World Championships that Rob Cross won, which was 2018. I think I'm right in saying. At Ali Pally, that was our first darts on the radio. So it was very much in the dark as to how to approach it. But it's not about he throws the dart, it hits the board, he throws the dart, it hits the psychology of the sport and how it can affect players within a single visit is fascinating. And I have to say, Key to it all has been Chris Mason and Paul Nicholson, our ex-PDC players, our pundits.
He's an asset.
Paul is an asset, and Chris is ace. I can't say enough great things about what they've done for the way that they convey what's going up on that stage, what's going through players' minds, how a game is affected, and how it's helped me and Mark Wilson and Chris Murphy and the other commentators that have never thrown a professional dart in their life, and just helps bring it across to the audience just how nuts it is in an environment like Ali Pali or Winter Gardens, you know.
You must have loved it up there, to be in the thick of it all the time over the years, Russ. Must be amazing. The great iconic games you've called.
Not half, Paul. It's I've got the best seat in the house, and I literally stood alongside the guys. I've been very, very lucky to call some amazing games. 2007 World Championship, Taylor Barney went to the sudden death leg. You know what I mean? It's that's special in itself, you know, and. The whole concept of the game, it's just so exciting.
The growth of it. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, sorry.
The growth of darts is amazing. Barry Hearn in the papers this morning talking about, hoping that one day there'll be $100 million prize, that sort of idea.
Absolutely, and that happened, goodness me, when he came in 2007, when he said, I can smell the money. Walked out the circus, I can smell the money. Tommy Cox, Dick Alex, had taken it as far as it could go. They were the first guys that brought it to the front. And then, of course, Barry then took it over. And with his contacts and his know-how, he's then took the game just, I mean, it's riding the crest of a wave. It's still riding it. And it hasn't splashed down. And when does it stop? Let's hope it doesn't.
It went back to its spiritual home, because I remember on World of Sport years and years ago, when you'd see the Worlds at Ali Pali, like Leighton Rees, it was a lot less sophisticated than Alan Evans, players like that.
Well, you will probably know that from next year, they are going to be using the Great Hall.
Yes, where it used to be played,
which at the moment is the fans' village, but that's going to be converted into the live arena, so they're going to switch things around. Now, there's a lot of logistics to work out with that, because the doors from outside, you're straight into the hall, so they're going to have to sort out how they...
Is this to get more people in, presumably?
Yeah, absolutely. So they can have 7,000-8,000 in for a session rather than 3.5, So they can double the attendance for each session.
And they'll have no trouble selling the tickets.
It
sells out 3 or 4 times over easily, doesn't it?
The thing is, you can't, you cannot get a ticket for love the money.
And
that I'm on about months ago. People come up to me, Russ, can you get a ticket? I said, I can't do anything. Just solely because, they just go.
Barry was saying that even if Prince William rings him up for a ticket, he's got to pay for it.
Right.
Surely not.
I think that's probably stretching pretty
much. Off a towel outside.
They go on pre-sale about February or March for the World. And
no, they go really quickly.
They're just gone.
So you've been watching a few of the contestants warm up, Russ. Anybody caught your eye? Who do you think was good?
I mean,
with the dart?
Oh yeah.
Not literally, I mean, Dino, he's obviously looking good to make it through on the bounce, isn't he? But the other day, when I come and see you the other day, Benty in there with Andy Goldstein. I think they're going to struggle personally.
Really? You even watched them practice?
I have.
There's a real distinction between those who haven't picked up a dart in a year, Natalie Sawyer, Jason Cundy, Jermaine, Gabby Agbonlahor, and those who are ultra competitive.
Well, Benty and Andy have put all the pressure on each other, haven't they?
Dean was here. I got here at 11:30. He was already here practicing.
The
first one here. He wants the three-peat.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No doubt in my mind.
Absolutely.
Brilliant, guys. Well, look, we're here from throughout the afternoon. And you, Russ, lovely to see you.
Great stuff. Cheers,
Have
Paul.
fun.
Cheers, Andy.
And, we'll catch up with you later.
Oh, it's always good.
So there we are. Russ Bray's going to be calling the event this afternoon. And, of course, Ian Danter, your commentator. So stick around. We're going to be chatting to Dean Saunders and Jermaine Pennant. They're first off at 1:30. Just a reminder, you can watch on YouTube, on Connect TV, DAB radio throughout the afternoon. We're here with our very good friends at Tool Station. Stay one step ahead, whatever the job. Next stop, Tool Station.
welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We're taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Yes, let's get an update on the talkSPORT Darts Trophy, and we're about to chat to the reigning champion.
Asking me who my GOAT is? There's only one answer.
Dean Saunders.
Dean Saunders.
Dean Saunders.
In the 2020s, Dean Saunders, he was talkSPORT Darts. I mean, he was more than that.
Shall we begin?
I remember having 3 separate pairs of Air Saunders.
Let's begin.
Gets it!
Knowing that we have one more chance to see him on the big screen.
I think that's a bit tight on Jermaine, that, because we've given Dean the big one.
I know.
It's like, let's welcome back Dean Saunders and Jermaine Pennant. It's a bit harsh.
At least he got a mention.
Yeah.
Jermaine,
you've not picked up a dart since last year, have you?
No, I haven't. And also, I was runner-up last year.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even get a little mention.
You've been forgotten.
I know, right? It's all about this guy. Yes.
And he won man of the match in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
Not many people have done that.
That's true.
That's true.
You can't live off past glories, though, Dean, as you're about to find out this afternoon.
As Salah said to Liverpool, I've done a lot for this club. You get nothing for looking back.
That's right. Well, let's hope you don't get
what are you
thrown
doing
under
next?
the bus.
You're both looking very fetching in these. I think these are new, aren't they, this year? The new talkSPORT darts. Quite a slim fit for a dart shirt.
I'm trying to breathe in.
Tell me about it.
Look at him. He's fitter now than when he played. He played for
he
me
looks tremendous.
By the way. He played for me for a bit. Oh, well, you didn't play, did you? You didn't start a game, did you?
No, I think
I
didn't get that time. I was sent back
to Stoke.
Yeah, before before our first game.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
He probably asked to go back when he knew you were coming in. I can smell an upset, Andy. I just got a feeling Jermaine's going to do it today. Dean's put the work in. All the pressure's on him.
It's a difficult one first up, isn't it?
You know.
He's a talented dart player.
Yeah.
And the only way I can lose this game is if my attitude's not right. And he plays above himself, and I play below myself.
Yeah.
And then there could be an upset. So I'm going to try and avoid that. And if I get through this round...
Well,
I mean, go on. You were both top professionals. I mean, can you apply...
Not at darts, they weren't.
No. Can you apply that to darts? So does it make a difference? Hand-eye coordination?
I think, and he'll probably agree with you, we're on the border of... like
genius,
ADHD.
Oh right, okay.
To actually be obsessed with what you're doing, and nothing else matters. And I'm out in the garden, I'm on the training pitch. Nothing else matters in my life apart from football. I think we're on the edge of it. So when we take up a different sport, we apply it to that.
Well, that'd be fine if Jermaine hadn't picked up a dart since last year. So your theory has slightly gone out the window.
No, I understand where it's coming from, but when just here now, we've been at the board for a good 20 minutes trying to hone in on some form of style, technique.
You got out on the double this year, haven't you?
Yeah. So that, do you know what?
We'll be here till 7 o'clock, won't we?
That could be my only saving grace. Is that I just time waste?
Yeah.
Time waste, and then
Just
get it down
put it
10
in the
minutes. And it's
corners.
just, you know, yeah.
Put it in the corner.
You know, go down, pull me, my arm.
We should talk about Liverpool last night. It was a big result, wasn't it?
Yeah, very important.
I mean, it was a mad pen. Look, Wirtz made the best of it, but Bastoni was daft. You're going to pull someone's shirt in the box. You're asking for trouble, aren't you, really?
Well, I think when we all looked at the incident, you can see Wirtz has gone, oh, he's pulled my shirt, I'm going over.
Yeah.
But Bastoni's stupid enough to pull someone's shirt in the box.
Absolutely.
He's give the referee a chance to give a penalty. But I thought that was, I don't know what you thought, but I thought that is the first we're not going to get beat. We're hard to play against performance.
Yeah.
He got the back four, which is probably the best back four they've had out all season. Gomez, Robertson, Canate and Van Dijk. Alisson behind them. That's good.
Yeah.
And then they played a narrow midfield, and they sort of conceded a bit of possession and played for a draw, really, and got the win at the end, clean sheet.
What did you make of it, Jermaine?
What I saw, which I haven't saw the whole season, is them pressing with high intensity at the front, because they won the ball back higher up the pitch on many occasions, and which kind of led to some attacks.
Yeah.
They've not been doing that. They've been letting people come through and attack them. Where, you know, if you defend from the front, you've got the best chance of being solid and winning the game. And then when they did break the press, everyone got back and made it compact, where I've not really saw that. So I would like to see more pressing from the front, you know, with the front players as a 5 rather than just 3. But apart from all, yeah, a clean sheet away to Inter Milan, tough place to go, San Siro. You've got to say it's a good start for this, you know, dismal little period that they're going through.
How do you think Arne Slot has managed the situation with Salah? You've been there as a manager. What would you have done, Dino?
It's bordering on impossible, because Mo Salah's a legend and he is one of the greatest players ever to play for Liverpool. But when we've seen like sort of incidents in the past where he's got a bit petulant, and we didn't think that it would come out like it's come out. But I would have sat him down in front of me and said, give me your reasons why you think you're not playing well. And he would have probably said, well, Trent's gone, Diaz has gone, who crosses them for me. The 2 centre-forwards have changed. Jota and Nunez are not here anymore. And I'm not getting the ball where I want it enough. And I would have gone, fair enough. But when's the last time you went past the full-back? When's the last time you cut inside and bent one in the top corner? When's the last goal you scored? So stop blaming everybody else. Look in the mirror. You're not Mo Salah. The Mo Salah we know, at the minute, for whatever reason, you've got to start producing, or I'm going to leave you out. Otherwise, I'll get sacked.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I agree. Agree and disagree with him there. I think, yes, Mo Salah, but also, if you've got a player like Mo Salah who's done what he's done for this club, and I'm the manager, and you've got to respect Mo as the player respects the manager. For him to not know any reasons why he's not coming on at all over 3 games or even starting, the manager say, right, Mo, you're not playing because we need a bit more defensive structure. You don't give us really that at the minute, and we're leaking goals. We need to show up at the back. Mo can go, oh, okay, fair enough. Next game, next training session, I'm going to work harder at doing that.
Do you think he's not spoke to him? Do you think he's not pulled him?
No, because Mo came out and says, I don't know why I'm on the bench. No one's told me. I feel like I'm the scapegoat.
I thought the key thing he said was someone in the club doesn't want me here, and that'll be higher than Slot. And because they gave him a 400 grand a week contract, he's not playing like a 400 grand a week player, and Semenya's on the market. It'd be quite handy for them to sell him to Saudi Arabia in January, have the money to buy somebody else. That's what I think he was hinting at, and that's what I think.
No, I totally agree. But what I'm saying here is that I think it could have been on both sides. Could have been handled. It could have been from the manager start off with by giving him saying, listen, this is why you dropped. You don't just drop a player like Mo Salah with no instructions, no reason why, because of what he is for the club and what he's done, and that respect. He's a senior pro, so he earns that respect to go, right, this is why you're not playing, Mo. Not just leave him like he's a youngster and he's going, well, why am I not even coming on anymore?
Yeah.
He could have handled it better himself with the words he said.
That's what I was saying to you. Do you not think he's pulled him and said, I'm leaving you out at West Ham because we shipped 10 goals in the last 3 games, and I'm going to play Slobosly on the right because he defends, and I'm trying to get a clean sheet. Do you not think he's pulled him in? Because if he hasn't, then the manager's wrong.
Well, but he hasn't, because that's why he came. I said, I don't know why I'm not playing, or I don't know why I've not come on. No, he's not said anything. So
I don't really hold with all this. I've done a lot for the club. He has been paid quite a lot of money to do it. That is his job. You know, I don't get it. It's a bit like anybody, you know, us at talkSPORT. They don't owe us a favour. We've been here, we've enjoyed it. They've paid us, we've done the work. I don't...
You off then?
Well, no, but if I was, I couldn't really say anything.
No, you're right.
I think they've all been paid, but some people don't deliver the way he's delivered.
No, that's...
So you've got to just respect that. Put the money aside. Just respect what he's delivered.
Boys, we're going to let you go and warm up now, go and limber up. We wish you both the best of luck. I'm sure we'll have a bit of a post-mortem after the game. So good luck to both of you.
Yeah, good luck.
We'll see if you can retain it. We'll see if Jamaica can go one better very shortly. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks, lads.
Cheers.
So, yes, their first game up. The boys are the first game up. Dean Saunders and Jermaine Pennant will go head-to-head on the Otley. Russ Bray's going to be calling it for you, of course. Dean, the storyteller.
Dean's just grabbed that wig. You're going to find out what that's for later.
That's right. Dean's brought a wig with him today for reasons you'll discover.
The reason why is just mad.
So you're listening to Hawksbee and Jacobs live from the talkSPORT Darts Trophy in partnership with Kwik Fit. Drive away happy every time in our first game. Saunders versus Pennant up shortly.
The talkSPORT.
Liverpool haven't played that well since August, according to talkSPORT's Danny Murphy. He's told White and Jordan Slot deserves credit for the control shown in their win at Inter.
Even the fullbacks stayed at home most of the night, you know, Gomez and Robertson. It was a really disciplined performance and everyone contributed. I thought Curtis Jones was terrific.
Meanwhile, Danny says the only way back for Salah is saying sorry to Slot.
I don't think he's going to get an apology, which means he's done. You can't bring him back in the fold. He's done, you know, and from a business point of view, while he's still got value and the Saudis might pay something for him, it's time to move on.
Tonight on talkSPORT, Newcastle go to Bayer Leverkusen while Arsenal's trip to Bruges is live on talkSPORT 2. Now, Pep Guardiola could end Xabi Alonso's time at Real Madrid if Man City get a decent win in the Bernabeu tonight. Former Madrid president Ramon Calderon's told White and Jordan after defeat to mid-table Celta Vigo, knives are out for Alonso.
I don't see any difference with any other coaches, any other moments when the team has lost 9 points, as in this case, in 5 La Liga matches.
Paul Pogba hopes to one day own the world's most expensive camel. He's become a major shareholder of Saudi-based camel racing team Al Haboob. Now at Monaco, Pogba says he's watched his fair share of races on YouTube. On our YouTube channel today, the talkSPORT Darts Trophy. Dean Saunders begins the defence of his title against Pennant live all afternoon.
Welcome back to the Moortown Bell in London, where we're almost ready for our first game of the afternoon.
The excitement is building.
It certainly is. We're going to cross, actually, to build up the excitement even more.
Is that possible?
I don't think it is, but we're going to try. We hand over now to our very own Shaban Ahern. Shaban.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome along to the Moortown Bell. Yes, how are you today? My name's Shaban, and we're at the Kwik Fit Darts Trophy. Where am I looking at? Is it you? It's there. Hi, everyone. Guys, let's make some noise for everyone watching at home. Okay, it's just gone 1 o'clock, so let's just steady our roll for a second. The Moortown Bell, thanks to everyone for having us here once again. Very, very big thanks to Kwik Fit, who are our wonderful sponsors this year at the darts as well. We're in for a brilliant day. Who just want to win? Is it Dean Saunders again? Yeah. What about Natalie the Destroyer Sawyer? Darren Bent's got his tissues at the ready in case she smashes him once again. But for the first time ever, we have a very, very special guest with us today to take over with all of the darts action. Please welcome to the stage the voice of darts, Russ Bray.
Thanks, Shaban. Thanks very much, Shaban. Right, folks, I'll tell you what, we're in for a cracking afternoon. Kwik Fit talkSPORT Darts Championships, yeah? Okay, so what I'm going to do is just slightly split you in two, just down the middle here. Yeah, we want, yeah. No, we want a lot of noise here, guys, and not what we just done. So this little half, let's go. After 3, as loud as you can. 1, 2, 3. Say it. Okay, we're going this side. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'll talk to you. Okay, folks, it's all about having a bit of fun. Support your players because that's what we want. I've seen all these guys and girls practicing, and I don't think we're going to get one of these. So, in case we don't, I'm going to do one there for us all, because this will be the only time I think you can hear it. All right? You all ready for it? Big cheer afterwards, because that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. 180. Folks, with that, I'm going to introduce our first player. Ladies and gents, will you please welcome from Benfica to Bradford, our next player has football career that has stretched 4 decades across 4 countries. Let's hope he starts off quicker than some of his anecdotes. It's a double defending champion, the Welsh Dragon himself. It's Dean, the storyteller, Saunders.
Looking for the three-peat, makes his way to the Moortown Bell stage. Champion in 2023 and 2024. Here, as they were unlocking the doors first thing this morning to start the practice darts, he was hours ahead of the rest.
Fantastic.
Dean Saunders is ready. What about his opponent? Back to Russ Bray.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dean's opponent. He's had his eyes of playing in Champions League final for Liverpool. and the lows of finishing 8th in Celebrity Big Brother, and fainting on Celebrity SAS Who Dares Wins. He once accidentally left a car in Spain for no apparent reason. But will he be adios amigo for his opponent? Ladies and gentlemen, it's the bad boy turned good. It's Jermaine, the Saint Pennant!
You can stuff your Champions League final. Jermaine the Saint Pennant made the talkSPORT darts final last year, only to be defeated by Dean Saunders. So it's a repeat of last year's showpiece occasion. So Russ hands the darts to the players. They will have 6 practice darts each before we get this contest underway. So let me remind you of the rules. If you're listening to talkSPORT on DAB or smart speaker, or whether you're watching us on smart TV or via the talkSPORT YouTube channel, here's how it works. In round 1, there are 4 matches to come. Representing Tipple 20 Promotions, which is Alan Brazell, Alan McCoist and Jeff Stelling. It is Dean the Storyteller Saunders, against representing Flight and Jordan Limited from Jim and Simon, Jermaine the Saint Pennant. These round 1 legs will be 3:01 start. You've got to finish on a double, but there is a 10-minute time limit. And if you're watching on smart TV or on the YouTube channel, you will see a countdown clock once we get to the 10th minute. And then a klaxon will sound, and if no one has won the leg by that point, it will simply be one dart nearest the bull.
Throw for the bullseye first.
And so we'll have a throw for the bull to see who gets the honour of throwing first in this first leg. So the champion
we're ready to go.
Will has his first dart.
It will be, but one dart of the ball nearest the ball throws first. You've got to throw nearest the ball.
So Dean goes for the bull.
Jermaine.
Right on the outside. 25, that's tough to beat. Is he leaving the dart in? A bit like when you have the putt.
Ooh, good effort.
Good effort from Jermaine Pennant, but not good enough. It will be Dean Saunders, the champion.
3:01 straight in, double finish. Dean to throw first. Game on.
We're called to order, and Saunders is first up.
34.
Slightly errant dart, and see, these are numbers that Russ very rarely calls out. 34. So he's down to 267. Remember, it's a 3:01 start.
43.
43 from Pennant. And he has not picked up a dart for the past year. Dean, he probably would have had a dartboard that he brought with him to the London Bridge Hotel last night after he did Sports Bar, and probably would not have slept. He wants the three-peat. Of that, there is no doubt. So, 6 darts apiece. 2-2-4, Saunders plays 2-3-4. Pennant, just a one-leg encounter. First treble 20 of the afternoon is hit. 100 scored. That is what Saunders is in the side for. That's why he is the champion, because he pops in those totals. 61, a double top hit there by Jermaine Pennant, going a bit previous on the outer ring.
24.
124 for the leg. He's going about it in very short order here. He's hit double top early. 43 scored, so he's down to 43. He's down to 81 for the leg already after 12 darts, Dean Saunders.
41, Dean, you require 81.
So there's the call. So does Dean know where he's going? Is he going treble 17? He went treble 17, hit single 17. And then single 5 going up. Is he laying up for a double? He's hit 57. He's hit 79, so he's left himself double 1 to take the leg. He's already in the madhouse. 1-3-2 for Pennant.
40.
Just 40 scored, both darts just underneath the treble 20. So normally it takes about 10 minutes to get to the madhouse, but Dean Saunders has got there in no time at all. Can he hit it? Just on the top of the wire. Good marker. He nearly hits double 18, and he's above with dart 3, but now Jermaine wants 92 to snatch the leg. That's the thing with 3:01. 91 scored, stays up. He could have gone down for treble 17, but he stayed on the 20s. 41 scored, he's down to 51. Still double 1 for Saunders for the leg. Oh, he hits treble 1 and busts his score. So Pennant can sneak in now. 51 required. Where's he going to go? 11 tops? He's considering his options. He hits 18, and then another 18. and then a treble one. He wasn't really looking at a double at any point there. Stayed on the odd numbers. 2 again for Saunders. Above by a good 2 inches. Oh, and he pins it. And the champion makes light work of the Saint. And Dean Saunders has laid down a marker for everybody else to follow, taking out the man as double one. And so the man looking for the three-peat is already through to the semi-finals, seeing off Jermaine Pennant. Back to you, Paul and Andy.
Thank you very much, Dean.
Wow.
I thought Dean had got
incredible.
himself in trouble to end up, as Dan said, in the madhouse so
But he
early.
got to the double so quickly. He's a good player.
Yeah,
he's going to take some beating.
I think he is going to take some beating. He looks very self-assured, doesn't he?
All very self-assured.
He looks like a man who means business.
I thought
think
Jermaine played well, considering he hasn't picked up a dart for a year.
Yeah. He
Good
stayed
effort.
in the game.
Unlucky
so
to
there
meet
we
him
are.
in the first round like that. You know, difficult fixture for him.
He laid down a marker with the marker, didn't he? When they had to go nearest the ball. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
25. That was incredible.
Yeah. He's looking very good, Dino.
Russ,
So, yeah.
Russ is good, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Very good at his mental arithmetic.
Clearly done this before, hasn't he, really? I'd love to see you do it.
Oh, yeah.
An
I'll be still trying to work it out when they're
mathematical disaster. And we've got the 2 players joining us
well
now.
played, lads.
Well played, Dino. Congratulations.
Well played, Dean.
Commiserations, Jay. Unlucky.
Good standard.
Yeah, it was a good standard.
Well, I was in trouble there because I needed double one, didn't I? And you got one dart, and it's like the hardest one probably to get.
Yeah.
If it drops short, you're out. But
Did
luckily,
you think you were in then, Jay, when he went to double one?
I knew he was going to get it eventually, and now I think that 120 or 130 he got just pulled him away too far, and I was chipping away, but I think that was a killer. And he got a triple 19 as well, was kind of the dagger.
Yeah, I honestly thought it's going to go down to the bull. It's coming, and then it's luck, innit? If you get one dart right, but you know, I'm in the next round.
Set the standard for this afternoon.
Well, what I will say is though that in the 3 years that we've played this now, the only person I've lost to is Dino.
Really?
Yes, but they keep on putting me against Dino.
It's like, it's
bit
like
harsh.
it's in the semi-final to the finalists who win the cup.
I'm going to start talking to management.
Blow a bit,
I think there's something going on here about the, who's who.
The draw.
Yeah.
I think it's in his rider that he can have a beer at 1:45. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, that's what I can do now. I can focus on that.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of that.
That's it, exactly.
And he's getting 3 tyres.
Oh,
Tremendous.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, congratulations, Dean.
Thanks very much.
Commiserations, Jay.
Yeah, well done, Dino.
Cheers, well done.
So
Well
what a
played.
start. The champion
Tremendous.
has laid down the marker. Next up is Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent. No one has practiced as much as those two, and that includes Dino. Before their show, they play every day, 5 days a week, for at least 40 minutes. Don't they? Every day.
Unlike us, who actually do some preparation for the show, but don't worry about it.
Who's the
It's
mugs
fine.
here?
Yeah, exactly.
So, Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent will be joining us next. We'll talk a bit of football as well, a bit of Arsenal tonight. Reflect on some of the games last night as well. It's Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs. I'm sorry. Yeah. We're live with Tool Station at the talkSPORT Darts Trophy. And stay one step ahead, whatever the job. Next stop, Tool Station.
welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology. How would you get to that conclusion? That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Of Goldstein, and I can tell you there's some people here in the Mortan Bell who are celebrating far more than they should at that victory. Is that more about Jermaine Pennant winning or Andy Goldstein losing?
Three again for Natalie Sawyer to win the leg.
Yeah, she's got it! Darren Bent is out! Natalie Sawyer has destroyed Darren!
Because the truth is, Darren Bent, you're out.
Jermaine Pennant clearly telling us Porky Pies, Andy, because I've seen him losing to Andy Goldstein. He said he'd only ever played Dino. So
that's true, actually. Yeah, you forgot about that.
Caught out he was.
He was.
Anyway, we have been joined by your drive time host. The final will be taking happening in drive time. So hopefully neither of you will be on air, boys. At 4, you'll be at the Ocky, won't you?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes, hopefully that'll be the case. Although a lot of people have come to me and Benny and said, if you're on the final, what happens? And I was like, what do you mean? What happens to drive? And I went, well, irrelevant of who's in the final, it will be commentary of the final.
Yeah,
so it doesn't really interrupt.
They might get us to stay on for an extra 15 minutes, and then we're on their money.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good.
So we can retire then, can't we?
You only need to work 10.
First of all, congratulations on last week. What a tremendous week's broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You look like you had an absolute blast.
Yeah, we did. We had a great time. A lot of people said that we were on a jolly, and they were bang on.
They were.
Really
Oh, no, we could see that.
Telling lies.
Don't let anything you saw put you off other than...
We know. We've done this.
Oh, yeah. You know, it was fantastic. To go over there as well was just a dream. We had 3 days in New York, 2 in Washington, and it was just fantastic. And then we had James Corden on the show and Robbie Williams, and we had wonderful guests as well. And... we got really good feedback from back home, and we were really pleased with it.
Excellent.
So it was a great week.
All a lot better than the draw itself.
We were saying, which was a bin fire. Now, we were saying earlier on, you boys put a lot of work in between 3 and 4 in the build-up. When you've had all your meetings before the show, you play a bit of darts to focus, and both of you take it massively seriously. So, no excuses, especially you, Darren.
I feel like there's more added pressure on me because of the Natalie Sawyer. But what people obviously forget to realise is that obviously I did that for effect, so obviously now it's even bigger, the darts event, so for effect, because now we're all talking about it. But no, if you're being honest, me and Andy play every day before even the meeting, sometimes at 2 o'clock, then after the meeting. But listen, it's Andy. People make Andy the favourite. I probably think he's the favourite.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they do.
Can I just say, if I do manage to win, I'm doing it for the working class out there.
Well, that's great.
I'm a man of the people.
That's good to hear.
And they walk past me in the street and we acknowledge each other. They're not allowed to come too close, but if I do win it today, I dedicate it to them.
And you're playing Gabby, who's obviously quite posh in your eyes.
I was practicing earlier on, and Gabby went, "Do we go for the 20?" And I went, "Yeah." And he went, "What's that red bit?" And I went, "Keep out the red bit."
Yeah.
You know, the treble bit. I went, "Don't go in there. You lose 1 dart if you go in there." You joking?
No, but you know what he said to me over there as well? He was like, "Oh, so all I've got to do is aim for the treble 20." I went, "Yeah, but it's not as easy as that." Yeah, but he's like, and he was just doing all this. But at first he was throwing it like this. I was like, "No, Gab, it's just that."
Don't give him any help, all right?
Don't give him.
Yeah. Well, let's talk a bit of football.
Yes.
Arsenal in action tonight. Brugge, how are you feeling about that?
Yeah. I mean, listen, it was obviously a disappointing result of the weekend, but there's no shame in losing to Aston Villa. And
That's what for me. I've got to be honest.
I understand that.
I only know disappointment.
They're a good side, Aston Villa. Really, really good side. So I expect Arsenal to bounce back tonight. I expect them to make changes. But the bigger game, although they are not in great form and they're probably the worst team we've seen in a long time, is Wolves at the weekend.
Yeah.
Arsenal have to bounce back. There's no excuses. And Arsenal have got a run of fixtures now. We'd expect them to at least win at 4 out of the next 5 easily. So, yeah, it was disappointing against Aston Villa, but they have to bounce back.
You know, all those players that are at Arsenal got injured. They could all play on Saturday and you'd still win.
Yeah, true. That's the thing. I mean, the perfect game you'd want to bounce back to in the Premier League is Wolves, because watching them against Man United on Monday night, they were atrocious.
Were terrible.
From back to front. It was actually quite sad to see
what
that club was.
Worst teams you've ever
We've actually made them look all right. I mean, they scored against us.
Yeah, that's true.
1-1 on our group WhatsApp. Because previously on Drive, I'd said it would just never happen. Be the biggest upset in sporting history if we were to lose that game. And at 1-1, the amount of abuse I was getting on the way. You could have nicked it. And I'm like, calm down.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you feeling about life as a Man United fan currently then?
I'd rather talk about darts. I'm not.
Right.
Well,
He wants Europe, doesn't he? He wants some kind of Europe.
Oh, he'll get that
this year.
Listen, we might, but only because I think the league this season isn't the best. You look at, no disrespect, but look at the smaller teams that are in and around. You know, the Palace, they're doing unbelievable under Glasner. Sunderland, they're flying at the moment. There's lots of teams. Bournemouth are doing really well. There's lots of teams in the sort of top half of the table where, in a good Premier League season, they shouldn't really be there if everyone plays to their best. We're up there not because. Let me ask you this: we're 6th, right, on goal difference. I think 5th, joint 5th. Are we the 6th best team in Premier League? We're probably not, right? Well, and I know the Premier League table doesn't lie, but
it's like the Championship.
Yeah, I mean, we could, if we would have beaten Arsenal first game, I did big ifs. If we would have beaten them, if we would have beaten 10-man Everton, if we would have, all these games, West Ham, we dropped points.
Every club though can.
Yeah, I know, but as long as we don't go down.
Amorim in still?
I'm not convinced yet about Ruben Amorim.
Really?
I'm still not convinced. 3 at the back doesn't work. We can see goals. Usually they come down our right, which is where Ahmed's meant to be tracking back, who's not a defensively minded player. So.
But you're going to lose him to AFCON.
Yeah.
As well, aren't you?
Yeah. I just, one of those we'll see. We definitely won't get top 4. I had a bet with Bennett at the beginning of the season. I said we'd get top 8. He said we wouldn't. I'm comfortable that would be the case now, but only by maybe 7th or 6th. I can't see us getting higher than 6th this season.
Eagle-eyed viewers will have spotted you've got your own sponsor today.
Yes.
Are you on a bonus if you win?
I'm on a bonus just for turning up, so I've earned 40 grand just speaking to you two. Yes, I couldn't do it without my sponsors, Goldstein's Golden Paste, available at daveandbarber.com. Some say the perfect stocking filler, Andy.
So the trouble is, Andy gave me some, and I put it on my toast. But honestly, it was quite tasty. My breath was very fresh afterwards. It was quite...
Yeah, I'm doing it for the sponsors today.
I used the whole jar. It didn't make any difference at all.
Gave you a very shiny head.
He shouldn't be doing that. That's not a good advert.
No, that's not. Yeah. Please do not.
Can I just say, right?
Don't go near a naked
Can I just
flame.
say? I know you're rounding up in a minute. Bentley's game against Natalie Sawyer, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win on a double. You've got to win on a double. You can't just throw the number.
No.
If Bentley loses, it's bigger than Jake Paul beating AJ.
It's obviously not
that big. Genuinely.
It'll be,
no.
I'm working with every day.
Ramping it.
No. Trust me, and I'm not doing it. It'll be the biggest sporting upset not in history of sport, in the history of the universe.
I am not a professional darts player. AJ was heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Trust me, that won't happen.
I'm working with every day.
That won't happen.
I know.
Imagine if it did. Imagine.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I know.
Worst way, you come second. Right? Silver medal.
I did watch Natalie practicing just before the.
How was she?
Not great.
No, I'm not great.
She kept throwing her darts, and I was like, take them out of the pouch. Take them out of the pouch. It's going to be easier.
So we're going to let you go and mentally prepare for your game against Gabby.
Does my hair look all right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that.
It looks very well set.
Thanks, Paul.
There's a little bit of toast in it, though. So sorry about that. Cheers, Darren. Well, good luck to you as well.
Thank you very much.
Catching up late. We'll speak to you after the
Thanks,
game.
boys.
Thanks, Andy. So there we are. That's Andy Goldstein and Darren Bent. You'll see Andy up next against Gabby Agbonlahor. More from the Moortown Bell, more from the talkSPORT Darts Championship very, very shortly. Just a reminder, you can watch on Connect TV and on YouTube this afternoon, and you can listen on DAB too.
Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez. Just hearing these names makes you think money and the hundreds of millions of dollars, pounds or Saudi riyals in boxing. But that's at the top. At the bottom, it isn't quite the same. Even for those on the rise, there's not an awful lot of cash in the boxing world. And if you're just starting out, well, it can be a very costly exercise indeed. But don't take my word for it. Here's the former European champion, talkSPORT's Spencer Oliver.
You're turning professional and you're boxing, let's say, York Hall on a non-televised fight. You have to sell tickets to earn any money, but you have to cover the wages of your opponent as well. So if you don't have the ability to be able to sell enough tickets, you effectively have to pay to fight.
A far cry then from Jake Paul facing Mike Tyson in 2024, when the purse was reported to be around £48 million. But the vast amounts of cash lining the top dog's pockets isn't the norm in a typical fight.
Let's say you're lucky and you get between 5 and 10 grand. You're going to get 10 grand max for that. 10% goes to the trainer, 25% goes to the manager. Then we've got the tax man to pay as well. So we're cutting that money in at least half. So now you've got 5 grand for a 10-week camp. So you're talking about a guy here earning, he might be clearing 500 quid a week. How do you support a family on that? So boxers chase the dream. And, you know, there's probably 2% of them that actually make it.
So say you do make it and you start to rise up the ranks. Strikers Boxing, a training academy, says the mid-tier fighters can earn more, somewhere between £10,000 and £50,000 a fight, depending on record, profile, opponent and popularity of weight class. It's only at the top level does the real cash start flowing in, with the top-tier professionals, i.e. those going for titles, earning 6 figures a fight. Something else you'll have heard of is the terms prize fighter or journeyman. A prize fighter is, as it sounds, someone who picks up fights where they can and gets a nice big check if they win. Journeymen are the fighters who take on up-and-comers, effectively used for experience in the ring. Even if they're going up against a real prospect, a young Anthony Joshua, for example, these guys will be lucky to earn more than 10 grand. So the average boxer isn't as rich as you'd think.
And welcome back to the Moortown Bell in London, St Catherine's Dock, near the Tower of London, where the World Darts Championship, the third tournament, is taking place. Dean Saunders has won the first 2, and he's made a pretty good start to this one as well. I've got some stats, Andy. He beat Jermaine Pennant, although Jermaine's 3-dart average was actually better than Dean's, 41.29 to 37.63.
That was only because Dean at the end had all those.
Got in the madhouse, yeah.
So.
His highest score was 100, whereas Jermaine's was 61, and he checked out in 24 darts. They have to finish on a double, and there's a 10-minute limit.
Not the legendary 24-dart finish.
Yeah, we all love a 24-dart finish. I think Paddy is playing out on the big 24-dart finish. So, our next game is just about to get underway.
Oh, good.
It matches Gabby, the Gab father, Agbonlahor, and Andy Gale Force Goldstein. My money's on Andy because he puts a lot of work in.
Not only that, Gabby doesn't seem to understand the game of darts
I don't
whatsoever.
think he's got any idea at all.
None.
Well, let's find out. Let's cross now to your ringmaster, the legend that is Mr. Russ Bray.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the talkSPORT Kwik Fit Darts Championship. Match number 2. Will you please welcome to the hockey the only talkSPORT pundit who can turn any topic into a rant about Aston Villa. You've heard him on Breakfast, you've heard him on Drive, and he's caused more phone-in meltdowns than Brazil's had debriefs. He is the Premier League Player of the Month for November 2007. The former Villa Premier League record goal scorer and the self-confessed King of Paddle. It's the Gab father himself, ladies and gentlemen, Gabby Agbonlahor.
Well, that's got to hurt with Russ Bray doing the intro saying he's the former Villa Premier League top scorer. So that's a cuts to the quick. But Gabby Agbonlahor, the mouse that roared, never said a thing to us in the media when he was playing. Now you can't shut him up. Anyway, he's on. Give me a paste, Andy, says a poster side stage. Well, let's see what Gale Force is like when he comes on. Back to Russ.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, next introduction apparently brought to you by Goldstein's Golden Paste. Fresh from conquering America and starring as one of the village people, the World Cup draw. It's a man who feels the need to keep reminding us he has the best hair in radio. He's the man Robbie Williams pretends to like. Give it up for Andy, the Gale Force, Goldstein.
It's the man they love to hate, and he's administering a bit of Goldstein's paste to his Barnet before he even does his walk-on. Outrageous. I had better hair than him in my 20s. It's all gone now. Never mind. History's a wonderful thing. No handshake offered there by Goldstein. The Gabfather had the hand out, but it was not accepted. And so the practice starts will start now. 6 starts apiece to practice with. And then it will be nearest to the ball to see who gets first throw. It's one leg. A reminder of the rules in these first round matches. 3:01 start, not 5:01. They have to finish on a double. There is no option for just finishing on a single. And there's a 10-minute time limit. If they're still playing the leg after 10 minutes, you'll hear a klaxon, or you'll see a countdown clock if you're watching on Connect TV. And then it will be a nearest the ball dart again to see who progresses through to the semi-final. So Dean, the storyteller Saunders, already through, tugging people's shirts around the Moortown Bell going, when I started playing, you had Alan Evans, Leighton Rees, Gavin Price, Johnny Clayton, Mark Webster. I know it's better than all of those. So, what of the Gabfather against the Gale Force?
That's not bad.
First dart at the bull is from Bonahor, just outside the 25, hitting single 19, but Goldstein's way off beam. So, early advantage you would suggest for the Gabfather. He gets the honour. And I have no doubt whose side the crowd are on here. It is most definitely the lad from the wrong side of the expressway, from my point of view anyway.
64.
And a 64 gets the Gabfather underway. Remember, it's only 3:01, so we saw how quickly Dean Saunders got down to a finish. Goldstein, oh, wayward already.
38.
Just 38 scored, and you can hear he's the pantomime villain, and rightly so. What a championship this is. A proper amuse-bouche to the real business that gets underway tomorrow night at Ali Pali, live on the YouTube channel. And he's another score of 64 from Gabby Agbonlahor. He's not quite on a finish. 1:73 left, but the Gale Force, the man who's practiced every day, out of the board with 2 darts and hits single 5 with the 3rd. He's crumbling under the pressure here, is the Gale Force. This could be an extraordinary story, because I remind you, Gabby Agbonlahor has not picked up a dart since last year's talkSPORT darts tournament. And here he is down to a finish of 148. Goldstein all over the shop. It's a proper bag of filth from Goldstein as he pops in a 13 scored after the 5 scored. They're laughing side stage. Cundy's waiting to pounce with his blue Christmas hat on.
22.
Only 22 scored from Gabby Agbonlahor, so he's down to a finish of 126. Goldstein back on 245, less this visit. Finally, he hits a single 20, but a single 1. Oh, sorry, it was a single 1-7 scored. Not even 26, not even bed and breakfast from Goldstein. Agbonlahor wearing his claret cap, the only concession to his beloved Aston Villa. 27 scored, so he's down to a 2-dart finish of 99. Goldstein back on 238 and still hitting small numbers, 2 5s and a 1. 11 scored. It is woeful from Goldstein. There's no other word to describe it. Woeful. 99 left for Agbonlahor. 18 scored out the board. And then 16, so 34. He's still hitting bigger numbers. 65 left. 227 Goldstein. Can he even get down to a finish at this point? 6, and 16. So 22 scored. No is the answer to that question. He's not even broke 200 yet. 65 required, Gabby Agbonlahor.
55.
Single 10 scored.
50, bullseye.
Is he going to go for bullseye, Agbonlahor?
Oh, what a great lead.
No, he's gone for double 16 because he's hit single 18 because he knows Goldstein can't take out 205. He's thumbing his nose at Goldstein. Is the gap father.
43.
43, that's the biggest score that Goldstein has got so far.
32.
32 left. Double 16.
Now.
He's hit single 8, so he's now got to go up for double 12.
No, you're okay. 19 left.
Hit single 5, so 19 left. He was walking on dart 2, Bonahor, and he's got 19 left as he's out the ball with dart 3. 162 cannot go. It's a bogey number. Not that Goldstein was going to hit it anyway. What am I saying?
22.
It's not Luke Littler, is it? 22 scored. 140 left. Now 19 for Gabby. Where's he going to go? Takes out single 9, so double 5 for the leg for Agbonlahor. And he's way out the board. I think he's somewhere down Catherine's dock. And then he hits treble 5, I think. Has he bust his score? Russ will confirm.
Couldn't script that, could you?
So far out the board with that dart. I think he'll be back on 19 unless Goldstein does the unthinkable. 140 required. I think that was a treble 16 popped in there.
47.
No, it wasn't. It was just a single 16. 47. So he's down to
Gabby required 5.
So 5 required for Agbonlahor. 1 for double 2. He's hit the 1. Double 2 at the bottom of the board. He's just doing his maths. Well, no, I'm not saying he's doing his, he's asking Russ Bray to do his maths for him. Looks a bit confused. And then he goes for double 2 at the bottom of the board. He's out the board. And then he hits the plant life around the edge of the board. No closer. 93 for Gale Force. Single 4 and a single 16. It's not going well for Andy Goldstein. You can see the pressure.
Gabby required 4.
Double 2 for Agbonlahor. Nearly hits double 15 next door. And then no score as he hits single 17. So the door is open for Andy Goldstein on 54. After a dreadful leg, he can still take it. 14 for tops. 14 is hit. Double top Goldstein. He's about an inch over. It's a decent marker. Shifts along the oche, but gets close, but no cigar. Oh, goes the crowd. So double 2 again for Gabby Bonahor. He's hit it! Goldstein is gone! The Gale Force has been blown out by the Gab Father. We have our first genuine shock. All Goldstein was going on about was whether Natalie Sawyer was going to beat Darren Bent again, but now he's got to wear the cloak of doom, the cloak of defeat, because Gabby Agbonlahor is celebrating with all the other players in the tournament. They're glad to see the back of the Gale Force. Well, at least we know he's presenting drive at 4 o'clock because he's not coming back on stage, because Gabby Agbonlahor is through to the semi-finals, and boys, he cannot believe he's done it.
Fantastic dance, thank you.
That was so funny.
And I think it's fair to say, Andy, that all of that practice that Andy Goldstein has put in over the last year has really paid off.
Oh, really paid off.
I mean, he had an absolute mare there.
The glee from the other presenters.
Yeah. There was a lot of schadenfreude.
Oh, there was.
I think he'll be getting as anyone seen tonight.
I think he might.
From Jason and Jamie on this part, so tune in for that.
What about Golden Paste are going to want to sponsor Gabby?
We were standing here thinking, we know what's going to happen. Andy's going to catch him up.
Yeah.
He'll get the double 20. So we knew Gab had to get that double 2 then.
He did well, though. Brilliant. What a brilliant game.
So what a fantastic performance. So there we are. I mean, you'd say it's the first shock of the day.
Yes.
Yeah, there we are.
There he is.
It's the walk of shame. He's not coming on again with us, apparently. No, it's no publicity. I think he's going home.
Oh, dear.
His bottom lip is quivering.
He's in a sulk.
It's quite hard. I think he's in tears.
Here he comes.
We're
What a tremendous...
We're going to say hello to the victor very, very shortly, are we? I think we're going to have a quick chat with Gab. So when we come back, we will speak to Gabby Agbonlahor, who has just beaten, in case you're just joining us, just been Andy Gale Force Goldstein, who's been practicing for a year For a year?
For a year.
For like an hour a day.
Mad.
And Gab hasn't picked up a dart since last year, so yeah, it's absolute scenes here at the Moortown Bell. Lots more to come, and we're here, of course, with our very, very good friends at the talkSPORT World Darts Championship with Kwik Fit.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We're taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How did you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's latest offers on the Paddy Power app or at paddypower.com. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org.
Yes, time now for our update on Paddy Power's Darts of Destiny campaign that could see you taking to the stage at the World Darts Championship final at Ali Pali on January the 3rd. You'll have up to 9 darts there, 180 or more with a chance of walking away with a massive £180,000. A fine way to start the new year. The winner, drawn from all eligible entries, will also get VIP tickets for 4 travel to and from Ali Pali with accommodation included, all organised by Paddy Power. The campaign has had an incredible response so far, with over £100,000 already raised for Prostate Cancer UK. So to find out more and get in the running, go to dartsofdestiny.com. That's dartsofdestiny.com.
Paddy Power on talkSPORT. Check out Paddy's latest offers on the Paddy Power app or at paddypower.com. 18+, buildup.org.
It's brilliant.
Well.
Oh dear,
There was
dear.
a poll conducted on talksport.com earlier on.
Put that poll, didn't you?
Who will win the next game? Andy Goldstein, Gabby Agbonlahor. Andy Goldstein, 69%. Gabby Agbonlahor, just the 31%. Well,
ye of little faith.
We should say first, congratulations, Gabby.
Thank you very much,
Tremendous darts. You held your nerve.
Listen, I've had to do this my whole career.
Yeah.
You know, as a footballer, you got to hold your nerve, 1v1, and today was no different. But it was strange because I felt like I was playing at home today.
Yeah.
I had the fans. I don't know what Andy's done to the talkSPORT community, but I had more of the fans today, and it made a difference.
You were the people's champion.
Exactly.
Charlie Baker's just sent me a message. Can we change that to Goldstein's golden pasting? Goldstein's golden pasting.
That's Charlie, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But when your football team's going well, and yours is at the moment, you've got a spring in your step. I wouldn't know about it at the moment. So perhaps that sort of was there with you.
Do you think it's Villa have done it for
Do you know what? Jokes aside, Andy... He's not very nice to Aston Villa fans.
Yeah.
I get told all the time when I'm in the ball ring, when I'm in the mailbox, when I'm at New Street Station. And this was for them. All the Aston Villa fans listening to this great show.
Yeah.
We have beaten him, and we'll do it again. I'm going to go all the way.
Well, he's feeling very confident. So, Andy, I mean, you had an absolute stinker.
Why don't you mind your own business?
What happened?
I
didn't think you
there'll
were
be
gonna
an
get out
question
200.
because Gabby's it's been on record as offering me 150 quid to throw it. Well, I'll tell you what happened. All jokes aside, right? All jokes aside.
Yeah.
The pressure when you get up there, it's like nothing I've ever felt in
But
my
the
life.
crowd all
right?
wanted you to win, Andy. You must
You
have
played in
sensed that.
professional pool.
I played professional pool, right? I've been on stage at like Wembley Stadium introducing whatever.
Yeah.
Right? I've never ever felt, and I couldn't hear the crowd, so that was irrelevant.
Right.
I'm not giving you everything. I'm not mucking about, right? When you're up there, everything I was thinking just goes.
Wow.
I was looking for it, going like, okay, and then at the end, when I was hitting like 5s and 1s, I was thinking, right, just hit the left-hand side of the board. And then I started coming down, and I thought, okay, I'll get him. Now it's going on doubles, I'll get him. And my first chance at the double top, I missed it. And fair play. talkSPORT are guilty.
Oh, yeah.
Of when there's a big upset, of concentrating on the team, the best. But lost.
Oh yeah,
It's not about me today.
Yeah, of course.
It's about the underdog. It's about the little one.
I don't know. I
the
don't think
unknown.
it is about you, Andy.
It's not about the people's favourite anymore.
Do you know what
It's
it was
not.
to me? I played on the fact that Andy had been on the jolly up in the United States of America
jet lagged.
for
Good
a
point.
week. So I was playing on the jet lag and the lack of work while he was over there. And it's what happens. You haven't been practicing while you're in the America. So
I can't.
that's
I
what
have no
happens, mate.
excuses. The better man won. I'll be honest. The only way I can stay off the back pages tomorrow is if Natalie Sawyer beats Benty next.
Not just the back pages, because the Mirror's assistant editor, Darren Lewis,
Darren Lewis
has
has been texting me.
sent you a message.
I'm over the moon with that.
He could put that on the front page of the Mirror.
Yeah, knowing Darren would get that wrong.
Yeah.
Do you know what, though? My dad used to say these to us as a kid sometimes when he was in a bad mood. Jack of all trades, master of none. Have you heard that saying?
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
That is what Andy is.
A jack of all trades.
But master of none.
Take that at the moment.
You think that's an insult? I mean, that's a huge compliment.
I heard you on the sports bar. No, not sports bar. The phone-in on Saturday. I was coming back home from Spurs after our win, of course. And I must just tell you, as I got into the stadium, the first thing I saw on the telly was you get the winner at Spurs. The place went up. It's got as big a reception as Xavi's goal in the game.
Listen, nobody wants Arsenal to win the league. Their fans are unbearable.
Well, we all
They come
agree
on,
that.
Piers Morgan comes on and says, we're going to win it by early May. So it was really nice to do the whole Premier League a favour, Aston Villa, getting that win. Watching Arsenal fans cry on social media as well was a delight. And hopefully Arsenal can lose today as well, with Natalie beating Darren's Arsenal fan.
You've laid more pressure on him, your co-host. You put more pressure on because he can see now what can happen. Unless you're on
No disrespect to Natalie, but she's, by her own admission, she said the last time she picked up a dart was here last year.
Yeah.
Right, Benty, I know you've just seen what pressure can do to one of the
It's been 2 years since I picked up a dart. I didn't play last year.
It's not about you today.
2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
Can I just say, a lot of people have texted me about whether or not Goldstein's Golden Pace is still available at DamonBarber.com.
Yeah.
After that defeat, it is still available.
I think there's quite a lot of it available.
It is.
After that. That's why I'm out.
To take nothing away from Gabs, I really enjoyed it, but the pressure got to me. I couldn't cope with it.
What did you do wrong, though? Because
couldn't cope with it, Gabs.
I was on like double two, whatever it was to finish.
There was a
for
moment.
about 10 minutes.
Sure, we shouldn't miss this bit.
No.
There was a moment where you needed double five and hit the light above the dartboard.
I was trying to put a bit of dip on it.
that was unbelievable.
I did like Gab also checking his checkout with Russ when he had 5. He said, "So what do I need?" And Russ went, "We need 1 and double 2." You haven't got anywhere else.
It's been a long time since I've done maths, but I had a lot of help of the crowd. And my biggest supporter was Darren Bent. I found that very strange.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, Alan Brazil was just texting. Oh, you know that's not true. Yeah.
Jason Cundy and Jamie O'Hara very much enjoyed that. I could tell.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about that is one of them will lose.
That's
they play each other.
Real battle.
That's very true.
So I don't really care as long as the sports. I didn't even know the sports bar's still on. I thought that went years ago.
They retired it when you left it.
If you've heard it recently, that's definitely the truth. But one of them's going to lose. So I've already got a smile on my face. But I think next up is Natalie, right? Against
Yes,
Benty.
that's right.
I mean, if people are thinking I've got to go to work, got to turn YouTube off, or talkSPORT, you have to. I mean, you have to stay where you are now. This could be bigger than Jake Paul beating AJ. It really could be.
Wow.
I mean, you've already seen a little upset here, right? A little one. But I won't be the main headline if Benty loses next.
Best of luck in the semi-final.
There's always next season.
Yeah.
Next year, mate.
Listen,
Well done, mate.
I hope you go all the way.
Thanks,
It's
pal.
always
Thank
nice
you.
to be beaten by the winner.
Thank you, mate.
That
Top
won't
man.
be happening because you are rubbish, but
Right, but trash talk now. It's a bit pointless.
It's too late, isn't it?
It's too late.
whatever I say, I'm going to sound like a wally.
Are you going home now? You be back for dinner? Or?
Annoyingly, I've got to do drive here. I can imagine. Well, that's
He would have done.
another 3 hours. I'm going to go on holiday. That's what I want to do.
We'll just keep practicing for another year.
I'm done now for a bit, Paul.
Just keep your head up. Keep your head
I'll
up,
be
Andy.
honest.
And he never picked up another dart.
Probably the truth. I need to win the PDC World Darts Championship to get any kind of redemption.
Commiserations, mate.
Shut up,
Paul. You've been a good sport.
Yeah,
You've got no choice.
Never liked you. He was always my favourite.
Well done, Gab.
Cheers, guys.
Good luck
Thank you.
in the semis.
Thank you, guys.
So there we are, Gabby Agbonlahor, the Gab father. He's through the semi-finals.
Well played.
Beating Andy, Gale Force Goldstein. So can Natalie Sawyer follow up on that and beat Benty, who's been practicing just as hard as Andy? We will find out very shortly here. With our very good friends at Tool Station at the World Darts Championship. Well, it's the World Darts Championship as far as we're concerned.
It is.
The talkSPORT Darts Championship.
Liverpool haven't played that well since August, according to talkSPORT's Danny Murphy. He's told White and Jordan Slot deserves credit for the control shown in their win at Inter.
Even the fullbacks stayed at home most of the night, you know, Gomez and Robertson. It was a really disciplined performance and everyone contributed. I thought Curtis Jones was terrific.
Meanwhile, Danny says the only way back for Salah is saying sorry to Slot.
I don't think he's going to get an apology, which means he's done. You can't bring him back in the fold. He's done, you know, and from a business point of view, while he's still got value and the Saudis might pay something for him, it's time to move on.
Tonight on talkSPORT, Newcastle go to Bayer Leverkusen while Arsenal's trip to Bruges is live on talkSPORT 2. Now, Pep Guardiola could end Xabi Alonso's time at Real Madrid if Man City get a decent win in the Bernabeu tonight. Former Madrid president Ramon Calderons told White and Jordan after defeat to mid-table Celta Vigo, knives are out for Alonso.
I don't see any difference with any other coaches, any other moments when the team has lost 9 points, as in this case, in 5 La Liga matches.
Paul Pogba hopes to one day own the world's most expensive camel. He's become a major shareholder of Saudi-based camel racing team Al Haboob. Now at Monaco, Pogba says he's watched his fair share of races on YouTube. On our YouTube channel today, the talkSPORT Darts Trophy. Dean Saunders begins the defence of his title against Jermaine Pennant live all afternoon.
Welcome back to the Moreton Bell in London for the talkSPORT Darts Championship. We have our first semi-final. Dean Saunders will take on, rather surprisingly, Gabby Agbonlahor after Andy Goldstein was dumped out of the tournament. There is equally as much pressure on his practice partner on drive. That's Darren Bent. He's about to take on Natalie Sawyer in the third game this afternoon. I believe we can now cross straight to your Master of Ceremonies. The man in charge, the legend is Russ Bray. Russ.
Thanks very much, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kwik Fit talkSPORT Darts Championships. Our next contender sensationally knocks out Darren Bent in last year's competition. She used to present Deadline Day but got sick of spending all day with Jim White. She supports Brentford, but will she make use of her very own long throw tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, let the darts see the board. It's Natalie, the Destroyer Sawyer.
Angle 3, it wasn't a double to knock out Darren the Truth Bent. If Lightning's going to strike twice, she's got to hit a double to beat the Truth this time. Let's get back to Russ Bray.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, our next player today has scored more Premier League goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. The difference is his were all tap-ins or off his backside. He'll be hoping that the hockey is 2 yards out and that there's plenty of beach balls in play. But can he avenge his defeat at last year's competition? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Darren, the Truth Bent!
Benty trying to look calm and assured as he takes the walk to the stage. But I have to tell you, whilst Paul and Andy were interviewing Gabby and Andy after Gabby's shock win over the Gale Force, Benty was up there practicing and he looked scared, let me tell you. There was a ripple of fear around the face of Darren Bent. Practice darts to come then for the Destroyer and the Truth. And a reminder, it's a 301 leg, one leg to decide who goes through. You've got to finish on a double, and there's a 10-minute time limit, and if you're watching on Connect TV, you will see a countdown clock. We've not needed it yet, thankfully, but a countdown clock will kick in after 9 minutes, and then a klaxon will sound, and if nobody's won the leg by that point, it will be a nearest to the bull to decide who's won the leg. And there's going to be a nearest to the bull in a minute to decide who goes first out of these two for this 301 leg, but they're just finishing off their practice dance. Don't forget, the real thing gets underway at Ali Pali tomorrow night, live on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. Luke Littler, who did the draw and pulled out these two to face each other again, he's in action tomorrow night against Darius Labanauskas. Join us from 7 o'clock on the talkSPORT Darts YouTube channel. You will not miss a single dart. So Natalie Sawyer goes for the bull, and it's not too far out, 25 hits 14, and Bent is near a treble 20, so first blood to the Destroyer. So Natalie Sawyer will have first dibs. Has she already got inside Darren Bent's head with that nearest to the bull? Looks incredibly relaxed as she launches her first dart. Hits single 17 and single 5 and single 15, so 37 is a reasonably decent start. Now, what's Darren Bent's form like? Starts with a single 1 and then a single 5 and a double 5. He's Goldstein-esque. It's the only way I can describe that first visit. And Andy, I can see off stage, is heckling. And that's the pressure that Darren Bent is under. He's expected to win this with all the practice he's done every day in the talkSPORT Darts Hub on the 17th floor. Sound like Jim White on the 17th floor this Wednesday lunchtime. Whilst Natalie Sawyer has not picked up an arrow since last year's tournament. 58 scored. He did hit treble 18 there, Darren Bent, but he was perilously close to single 1. But he's down to 227, so after 6 darts apiece, 243 Sawyer, 227 Bent. Sawyer hits a 25, but 2 single 1, so 27 scored. Not down to a finish yet. Darren Bent out the board. And I think he's got a very quick throwing action, and there's not a great deal of accuracy. I'd love it if Chris Mason or Paul Nicholson were here. They'd be giving him some on-the-spot coaching. Sawyer looking the more relaxed of the two. Treble 5 with her first dart. Benty's down to a finish of 159 when he comes back. Not that he's going to take it. 21 scored, Natalie Sawyer. She's broken 200, but not down to a finish yet. Darren Bent hits treble 19. That's a very good approach shot, and hits tops. 102 scored, gets him down to 57 for the leg, Darren Bent. Natalie Sawyer back on 195. But trebles for show, doubles for dough. And you've got to hit a double to make it through. 58 scored, so Natalie's down to a finish, but 57 required, Darren Bent. Went for 17 for tops and hit single 2. 55 left, 15 hit, double top. Darren Bent just takes a step back like Rob Cross from the hockey. Wipes his hand on the trouser leg, goes for tops and hits single 1. 39 left. But he's in position to win the leg, Darren Bent. Natalie Sawyer wants 137 to shock the truth once again. That looks like a single 20 right next to the 25 and the bull. 34 score takes it down to 103. 39. Well, he went for 7 for double 16 and hit single 16. So 23 left. Where's he going to go? 7 for double 8. Doesn't know what he's going to do. He went for 7 for double 8 and hit 19, but that does leave him on a finish. That leaves him double 2 for the leg for Darren Bent. The heckling is outrageous. Frankly, it's akin to the whistling you get at Ali Pali, putting players off. He's hit single 2 as a consequence, so he's going to be back in the madhouse. 103 for Natalie Sawyer, and she's hit 10, 20 in actual fact, with a single 10. So 2 left for Darren Bent. He's in the madhouse. Dean Saunders got the leg done Very close, great marker. Oh, but he busts his score by going underneath, and Natalie Sawyer edges closer from 83. Crowd getting fully invested in this one in the talkSPORT 2025 Darts Trophy. Sawyer hits single 15, 68 left, and hits a 19 to leave her on 49, I think, if my maths is correct, and a single 3. So she's down to 46 for the leg. Darren Bent back in on double one in the madhouse. Hits a single one. He's busted his score with one dart. He attacked it too much. And here comes Natalie Sawyer up on the rails. 46 required for the leg. What's she aiming for? She got the 6. Double top for Natalie Sawyer. She can't believe she's hit the 6, I don't think. Never mind the double top. It's tops for the leg for Natalie Sawyer. Oh, way off. It's single 12 to leave herself on 28 and double 14. She's absolutely nowhere near that wrong side of the board. She's ended up leaving us off on 25. Double one again for Darren Bent. A nervous smile across the face of the Truth as he's way out, nearly out the board. Nowhere near double one with a third dart on the wire with the last dart. He was walking, he thought it was in, but he's wired it. Close, but no cigar for the Truth, Darren Bent. And now Natalie Sawyer wants 25. An odd number is the first port of call. 23 left as she hits single 2. Then she hits 6. And then, oh, she's left herself 17. She's not on a double. Darren Bent busts his score again. We could need the klaxon here. We could need the 10-minute limit. That might save Darren Bent. You never know, because he can't hit double one to save his life. 17 left for Natalie Sawyer. Getting instructions from the legend Russ Bray up on the stage. Still looking incredibly relaxed. Hits single 4, 13 left for Natalie Sawyer. One for double 6 maybe, but she's gone 3. So double 5 for Natalie Sawyer. Next to tops. Oh, she hits double 12 next door. Oh, so close. She busts her score. She's going to go back to 17. Darren Bent wants 2. Still wants double 1. Still can't hit it. 2 darts miss. 3 darts miss, all above the board. So Sawyer's back in. I've no idea how long this game has lasted. I'm amazed it's not hit the 10-minute mark already. It's torture for both of them up there, but particularly for Darren Bent. 17 for Natalie Sawyer once again. What's she hit there? Can't quite see. Oh, she's bust her score. She hit single 17. That would have won the leg last year, but she's bust her score. So Darren Bent back in on double 1, nearly hits double 18. Hits it! Finally, Darren Bent pins a double, and lightning does not strike twice in the talkSPORT Darts Trophy. Andy Goldstein sinks to his knees in despair because Darren Bent has avenged last year's defeat, and the Truth goes through to the semi-finals, where he will face the winner of the next game on talkSPORT between Jamie the Chunk O'Hara and Jason One Bull Cundy. Benty got it done, and we almost needed the klaxon, boys.
Thank you, Dance. Yeah, it wasn't convincing, Andy, was it?
No, it wasn't. Well played, Natalie. She really pushed.
She just couldn't get that double. Benty was very nervous to start.
Very nervous.
Then he got going. Then he found himself in the madhouse, couldn't get the ones, and Natalie just couldn't get that double. The double 12 going into the double.
It shows
the
you
double
with darts,
5.
because basically they were both rubbish, but they were still exciting. So it was good.
But I mean, Natalie's got an excuse. She's probably not picked up a dart for a year. Benty's been, like Andy, practicing for months.
Every day.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much work in.
They even got that thing round the board, that halo thing that tells them what...
They should have done what the England cricketers have done, you know. Have a couple of days on the beach.
Oh, yeah, well earned, I felt.
Just go away from it all.
Tremendous,
definitely. Well, we are joined now by Natalie Sawyer.
Well played, Natalie. Unlucky.
Well played,
Benty.
Well done to you, Darren. You did finally win, but it was nervy up there. We could say you started very nervously, then got going, then found yourself in the madhouse double 1. And I could see the panic in your eyes.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. That double 1. It's funny, yesterday me and Andy were playing darts, and me and him were on double 1 for about, no exaggeration, 25 minutes. so that started to go through my head, but when you get to double 1, because there's nowhere to go, and fair, Nat was obviously coming down. Then when she had I think it was the double 5, as she hits the 12, I'm like, oh my goodness. And then
the double 12.
She made really
So
well.
unlucky there because you were right next to the double 5, weren't you?
Notice the difference. So he's saying they spent 25 minutes aiming for a double 1. I haven't spent 25 minutes at dartboard since the last time he played. So that's the difference between us.
Did you feel the pressure getting to him, could you?
Well, I don't want to say. He's a professional. He knows what he's doing. But I think, as I was eking down that, the board as such, the numbers, I think you could tell that, there's a game on here. A little bit anyway.
She played well.
Very good. No, I mean, mine was
The
hitting
crowd
hope.
were right behind you.
I know,
They were.
really good crowd. I wish I could have done it for them, but Darren was a worthy winner.
What did you make of Andy Goldstein's performance?
The amount of text messages I've had, people I've not spoken to in years, that have gone, they are so delighted. It couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke, is what they've said. But and the thing is, Gabby is like Natalie, they never ever play darts. And for Gabby to hit the double 2, because Andy yesterday was saying to me, he can't finish. Like, that's where I'll win it, because he can't hit a double. And he goes and hits the double 2, incredible.
The Schadenfreude is fantastic. People are so delighted.
Yeah, that's right.
I've never known so many people so glad that one individual got beat.
So who would you prefer in the semi-final, Natalie? Would you prefer Jamie or Jason?
Well, sitting with Jason as I have been, he's very relaxed, he's very chilled, not taking it seriously in any way. So just for that factor, I'd like to see Jason go through.
Well, we saw Jamie warming up earlier on. Him and Dean Saunders got a board over the back, and we're really... So he's taking it seriously. So, yeah, that might be more fun. So, well, congratulations, Darren.
Hey, congratulations.
Like 1-1, we've got to do it again next year.
I know.
1-1.
Yeah, that's true.
Trilogy.
1-1. We need to
Gotta be a
decide.
trilogy.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Well,
Thank you.
There we are. So you'll catch up with Natalie. Oh, no, catch up with Darren a little bit later on, as it can be very, very interesting. So still to come, we have the game between Jamie the Chunk O'Hara and Jason One Bull, BULL Cundy. That's
terrible nickname.
We're here at the talkSPORT Darts Championship at the Moortown Bell in London with our very good friends at Kwik Fit.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it, Biggs.
The talkSPORT Darts Trophy live with Kwik Fit. Drive away happy every time.
Yes, time to get an update on the talkSPORT Darts Trophy with Kwik Fit, and we have been joined by the two guys who go head-to-head in the next game for the right to play Darren Bent. It is Jason Cundy and Jamie O'Hara, the sports bar team. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon.
You're having a good afternoon already, I could tell, boys, because the camera was on you a lot when Goldstein was losing, and you were really enjoying it.
Do you know what? He got booed on, got booed off. Whatever happens today, the day is complete. Goldstein, the biggest mouth on radio, he's giving it all the big licks. He's in the green room practicing every time they have a break. You've seen him, right? Too. Gets whipped by Gabby, the Gadfather, who literally can't throw darts.
Good darts.
He throws them like he's throwing a frisbee.
Yeah.
Honestly. And he got knocked out. Whatever happens, it's going to be.
Sports bar derby coming up.
It is a sports bar derby.
Are we going to be friends or not?
Well, no, I couldn't care less. He's got his own darts, which always worries me.
I know, you've got a different approach.
Luke the Nuke.
You've put a bit into it. You've put nothing into it.
The last dart I threw was in this room a year ago.
And you were warming up with Dino earlier.
Well,
and you were
warming
taking
up.
it seriously.
Yeah, I've been warming up. I've got a dartboard in my house. That means nothing, no, does it? It means nothing. It's all about pressure.
It's a lot
you
of
handle
pressure.
the pressure.
Don't you play in the green room? You boys watch the football in there before you go and do the sports bar. Don't you have a little game of darts? The ball's right there, no?
No, he has done. I mean, not a huge
Cundy
amount.
gets the because the TV's in front of the dartboard. And when there's football on, he's like, get out of the way. Because all he's obsessed about is watching football.
Unless Chelsea are playing, he can stand there, block the screen.
Let's talk about Chelsea. He's a bit wounded.
We can't go there now.
He's a bit wounded.
Well, I think we're going to go there now because it'll come on to Tottenham in a minute for me and Jamie. But it's been a mad couple of weeks for you, your club.
3 games, beat Barca, played really well. I thought Barca were pretty bang average. I thought we deserved something, at least a point, maybe even 3 against Arsenal. I was disappointed come out. I thought we played really well, I thought we were the better side. And then we go at Ellen Road, and you know what you're going to get. Leeds Chelsea, and it was terrible. I can't dress it up. Then you go to Bournemouth, and you think that can't be as bad as that, and you go, oh God, that was. Bournemouth was worse than Leeds, if you could be possible. And then yesterday, as soon as they equalised, I'm thinking to myself, we're going to lose this game.
Right. And like wet lettuce, Chelsea, aren't they?
We turned it to Spurs.
Yeah. They are a bit. Like wet lettuce.
Do you know what's happened? In the last 3 games, we turned it to Spurs.
At the start.
It's the injuries at the back seem.
They weren't so lettucey when they went to Spurs, though, were they?
We are.
Listen, we never beat Chelsea, but Spurs are back.
I think potentially.
Spurs are back.
No, you're not back. Where are you back
We're looking good.
I don't think so.
Never learns.
Never learns the karma. I think there's a massive difference between Unai Emery and Maresca. And you look at Unai Emery picks basically the same team every game. He doesn't really rotate that much. And all right, they blew up at the end of last year. But Maresca, it's worse than
Do you not think there's an element, Andy, of overthinking things with what's happening in the Club World Cup and this rotation that seems to now be really much part of not just his team selection but his substitution, but his
substitutions are
awful. The game.
Awful.
You know, and not to put Esteban. I'd have brought Guillaume on with 20 to go.
Yeah.
I felt that the João Pedro situation was not going to develop anymore. Esteban not to come on, and then he brings a Gusto for. I thought Enzo Fernandez had a poor game yesterday. In fact, Josh was good.
Yeah.
But you've got to try and turn the game in our favour. And I'm not so sure those.
But what's the point of saying, oh, Achimpong's been great, I should have played him more, when he does play, he's absolutely brilliant? That's bad managing. He shouldn't be playing Tosin. Tosin not good enough. Badashil, they're not good enough. I said on Monday, they're good enough to be on Wolves' bench. That's where they are.
Wow, that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Your old club, Jamie, of course, they are. I mean, I think Monday night, I've been giving them the benefit of the doubt and thinking Rob Edwards can turn it around.
No.
But after Monday night, I'm not.
No, I'm seeing nothing. They're gone, aren't they? Yeah. I mean, prepare for the Championship. I think that's the motto now. And the problem with Wolves is, with Rob Edwards, he's got to get a tune out of the players. He's still got loads of Premier League games left. And if you carry on getting beat week in, week out, and then you go, right, we've got to regroup and win the Championship, that's not easy. The rut is
that's
there.
true.
So he's got to show, as a manager, that he can get this team playing some decent football. You're still going to lose games because they're not good enough in the Premier League. But you don't want to lose every game, get the Premier League record, and then go and think, all right, Rob Edwards is going to get us out of the Championship. It ain't easy.
What do you make of Spurs last night?
Looked good, didn't we? I thought we looked good. Spurs are back.
Oh, yeah, they looked
They
were tremendous.
Xavi Simons played really well. Last 2 games against Brentford.
Say sorry.
What do you mean, say sorry?
Well, you're not going to say sorry to him?
No, I'm not saying sorry.
Did he say he was a dud?
No, I did not say he was a dud. I said he needs to do more. And that's exactly what he's done.
Well, he's getting a chance to now, isn't he?
Well, he's been given a chance, but the first few games when I saw him come in, he was a bit tippy-tappy.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying little flicks and tricks. No. Get on the ball, make things happen. The last 2 games, he's played with an edge, he's got stuck in, and things have happened for him, and he's grown in confidence. And, you know, last night I thought he was fantastic.
Title bid, Jay? Title bid for Spurs, you think? This is the turning point of Tottenham go for the title?
Yeah, I hope so. I think January's
I was half joking then, really.
I'm hoping it didn't hear you.
Did you say title bid?
It's quite noisy in
I
here.
thought you said turning point.
No,
title bid, no. Turning point for sure. Let's hope so. Not a title bid.
Well, guys, good luck. We'll be.
Cheers, boys.
I think the crowd, they're going to be on your. Who's going to be the bad guy in this one? I don't see
Definitely
a bad
me.
guy in this one.
Probably both, I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're both getting booed.
And you're going to wear those glasses to play in?
It's Christmas.
Okay, it's true.
It's Christmas, so why not?
Good luck, have a good game.
Cheers,
and we'll hear
boys.
from
Thank you
you
very much.
afterwards.
Right.
Cheers, fellas. Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy, they'll be up next in the talkSPORT Dance Championship, straight after the sports headlines. Of course, that was a look at the tournament with our very good friends at Kwik Fit.
The talkSPORT Darts Trophy live with Kwik Fit. Drive away happy every time.
When Sir Jim Ratcliffe took control of footballing operations at United, the Manchester-born billionaire was somewhat welcomed in as a homegrown hero, ready to save the club from the dark days of the Glazers. But in just 12 months, he became a punch bag for many fans. So what happened? Let's take a look and you can decide for yourself. The important context here is that over the last 3 years, the club has lost over 300 million quid. And from day dot, Ratcliffe committed to fixing this, which of course is the right thing for the club. But what seemed to get fans' backs up is the way Sir Jim Ratcliffe, accompanied by Sir Dave Brailsford, went about it. For example, talkSPORT understands their lunch options at the Carrington canteen have been reduced to just soup and sandwiches, which the higher-ups at the club say will save them £1 million a year. Now that might make sense for many who don't get free meals at work themselves, but it gets a little bit more picky than that. It was reported that after staff brought some stationery, they were ordered to send sellotape back because it wasn't considered essential. The reward for being Steward of the Week used to be 50 quid, but that was scrapped and replaced by a paper certificate. And such is the grip Ratcliffe has on spending, he reportedly scrapped company credit cards, meaning some staff racking up hundreds of pounds worth of expenses and spending weeks out of pocket waiting to be reimbursed. But it's not just the stingy decisions around the amount of tea bags in the cafeteria. In 2024 alone, Ratcliffe oversaw 250 redundancies and more were announced at the beginning of 2025. Now, while there are people who acknowledge that United staff numbers are overinflated, it's the optics which aren't great. Because while all this has been going on, Casemiro's getting paid 350 grand a week and the club forked out 14 million quid getting rid of Eric Ten Hag and Dan Ashworth. But United fans' rage doesn't just stop here at the cuts. Ratcliffe's unpopular decision to introduce a flat ticket price of 66 quid for every fan, even children, certainly did not go down well. For fans, it feels like the very foundation of the club's support is being attacked for the sake of making marginal financial gains. But Ratcliffe has backed it, saying if you shy away from difficult decisions, then nothing is going to change. And time will tell whether these measures will improve operations at the club and help drag standards up on the pitch. But one thing's for sure, his first year wasn't exactly a charm offensive, and there's still a long way to go for United to be back to where many say they belong.
Yes, and welcome back to the Moortown Bell in London for the talkSPORT Darts Championship. We're on the cusp of our final leg. And
it's been absolutely thrilling. There was a very interesting moment during the break, though. Our sound man came up to us and said, "You've got to speak into this bit of the microphone, the top of the microphone."
Right.
Good to tell us after 2 hours. Tremendous.
Just a little tip.
Yeah.
Have you tried plugging it in?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Never
everything
mind.
seems to be working better now. So let's cross to the man in charge, the brilliant Russ Bray. Russ.
Thanks very much, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the talkSPORT Kwik Fit Darts Championship. Our last quarter-final. Will you please welcome our next contender? He hosts the Sports Bar. He used to be a famous footballer and he has one of the biggest radio shows in Europe. He was an absolute sick note. So it's a miracle that he's here today. He's a star of Big Brother House and Love Undercover. But will he get hearts racing on the hockey? It's Jamie, the Chunk O'Hara.
A few boos for the Chunk as he starts his walk on. The only man at talkSPORT that can turn the phrase begambleaware.org into one syllable. Just listen to the Sports Bar next time, you'll hear it. Shakes hands with our MC, Russ Bray, who's about to introduce his opponent.
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Has anyone seen our next player? Can you hear me, Jason? Can you hear me? Let's hope tonight he doesn't take one hell of a beating. like his side Chelsea did last night. It's Mr. Sports Bar himself, Jason Wumble Cundy.
Oh, he's full of intensity. Well, at least he was. Now he looks more chilled than the glasses of wine he was drinking earlier. I say glasses, plural. Plenty of ice in there. But Jason Cundy is on his way to the stage for the Sports Bar Derby, wearing his blue Santa hat and his light-up glasses that you will have seen if you were watching their chat with Paul and Andy on Connect TV in the last 10 minutes or so. So, the chunk will have a few practice starts. They'll have 6 practice starts each. Remember, it's 3:01. That's what they start on. You have to finish on a double, and if the leg goes to the 10-minute mark, a klaxon will sound. If you're watching on Connect TV, you will see a countdown clock for the last minute, and if there's no winner of the leg after 10 minutes exactly, then it will be nearest to the bull to decide who goes through. It's already through. Dean the Storyteller Saunders pinning the Madhouse, double one in 24 darts to knock out Jermaine Pennant. Gabby the Gabfather of Agbonlahor blowing out the Gale Force by pinning double two. That's the first semi-final, and now we wait to see who will take on Darren the Truth Bent in the second semi-final as Jamie O'Hara goes for the bull. And it's very, very close between that because Jason Cundy is also very close. I think they might have to go again here.
Jason wins the ball.
Oh, Jason won the bull. That Russ Bray called it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason.
Bit of VAR required for that. So Jason Cundy gets us underway with a 22 score, staying at the bottom of the board, not bothering with the 20s, but Jamie O'Hara is straight in the red bit with his second dart. And our second ton score of the day. One earlier from Dean Saunders, but that's first off from Jamie O'Hara. He was here warming up not long after Dean Saunders, who was here practically when the milkman arrived.
47.
But Jamie looking very cool, calm and collected, and a good action, good solid throw. As soon as I say that, he hits 2 at the bottom of the board, but recovers 27 for his second visit, so he can't quite follow up the ton plus score he got, but leaves himself on 174. Remember, it's 3:01 only, and Jason resolutely staying at the bottom of the board. He will break 200, but 174 required for Jamie O'Hara. Shake of the head with only 9 scored, and his form has gone. That ton plus score at the start was a bit of a red herring, seems to me. Jason Cundy just showboating with the crowd before he gets back in at the board, and again, no darts thrown by Jason Cundy. 1 bull Cundy since last year's tournament, whereas Jamie O'Hara hitting 24 with his first 2 darts, 29, so he's hit 27 and 29 in 2 of his most recent visits. So he's down to 136 for the leg. Jason Cundy wants 155. And another decent score just to eat away from Jason Cundy. Jamie O'Hara wants 136, but it won't go in this visit. Just 21 scored. Jermaine Pennant looks on, very relaxed. He's already out, knocked out by Dean the Storyteller Saunders. 120 for Jason Cundy. He's just been told it's a finish, an outshot, and he thinks that's the funniest thing he's heard all week. But he could still take it out, but he's staying resolutely at the bottom of the board. He's out the board with his third dart, 21 scored, so he's down to 99 for the leg. Jamie O'Hara, 115 required for the leg. Oh, he's 2 darts in 20, and then a treble 4. That puts him on a very tidy little score. 99 required for Jason Cundy. Jamie wants 63 when he comes back. 30 scored by Jason Cundy, 69 required, but 63 for Jamie O'Hara. 62 then with a single 1. 42. What's he going to go for? He's hit 12, so he's left himself double 15 for the leg. Jason Cundy, 69 required. 52 now with the 17. 50 left, bullseye! Oh, he went nowhere near it, hit single 7. What was I doing getting excited about that? I don't think he even knew he had 50 left. So, Double 15, Jamie O'Hara. Hits double 10 next door. Means double 5 at the top of the shop next to double top. Can Jamie O'Hara pin it with the final dart? And he hits single 5. So if he comes back, he needs 5, whereas Jason Cundy, he's on 69. I'm saying nothing. Cundy again just checking with Russ Bray about what he's got to do. You've got to score 69, Jace, including a double. So 6 scored takes him down to... Oh, sorry, it was off 43. 37, now 27. 29 scored. That leaves him on 14. No score, Jamie O'Hara. He went for 1 for double 2 and hit single 20. So double 7 for Jason Cundy, and he's no score, hitting single 19. So 5 again. 1 for double 2 is the order of business. 1 is hit. Double 2 for Jamie O'Hara. Out the board. Out the board twice. Nowhere near double 2. Jason Cundy back in for double 7. So it's all at the bottom of the board here. And no score again. I think he's hit 57 there, Jason Cundy. So down at the bottom of the board. Double 2. Nearly hits the number 2. Outside the board. Wires the double 2. Great marker. And he makes it count by pinning double 2. And the chunk has won the Sports Bar Derby. Has anyone seen Jason Cundy? Atalanta last night, Jamie O'Hara this afternoon. Jason Cundy vanquished, and Jamie O'Hara will play Darren the Truth Bent in the second semi-final of the talkSPORT Darts Trophy, boys.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
Chelsea can't buy a win at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Another strange game, wasn't it?
Very strange. The finishing on a double was a great equaliser.
Yeah.
Somebody can be well ahead and then they get back into it. But played there by Jamie. He did well. Finished on that.
Well, we're going to have a chat with both guys very, very shortly, get all the fallout from that game, and then we'll start looking ahead to the 2 semi-finals. You'll hear those in our show. We'll bring you the final in drive. It's possible that one of the drive team could be in.
I think they might.
One of them in Andy Goldstein definitely isn't. So that's all to come. We're here, of course, at the talkSPORT Darts Championship with our very good friends at Toolstation.
and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We've been taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it.
Now, talkSPORT and Pitch Experiences are giving you the chance to experience the event of the year, the PDC World, the second event of the year after this.
Oh, yeah, very
the PDC World Darts Championship at Alexander Palace on the 23rd of December. You and three mates could be living it large with platinum seats, fine dining, complimentary bar, and exclusive access to the 501 lounge with Russ the Voice Bray. And it's straight to your prime area table for the best view in the house. So get ready for an unforgettable Ali Pally Christmas. Here's how to enter, Andy.
Surely that should be Russ No Voice Bray.
Yes.
Anyway, for your chance to win, text DARTS to 83338. Text costs £2 plus your standard network rate. Or call 0343 4217 Lines close 4 p.m, 18th of December. That's when you'll need to answer your phone if it rings. 18 plus and UK residents only. So for your chance to win, text DARTS to 83338 now. This is a network promotion. Full T's and C's at talksport.com.
Yes, we are at the talkSPORT Darts Championship in the Moortown Bell in London, and we've just had our final qualifier. We now know our semi-finalists, and the victor in that game. It was a pretty tight match.
It was.
Jamie O'Hara saw off Jason Cundy.
Yeah, I think slightly better quality darts, if we're being really fair.
Started off unbelievable, didn't I? 100 on the first
100, tremendous.
And then you were in the 20s, weren't you, for a little while?
Yeah, I went a bit Spursy, didn't I, after that?
The surprising thing you've said, and others, I mean, it's a bit different for Andy Goldstein, but, you know, you've both been professional athletes, played in front of 40, 50,000 people, and you've both said how nerve-wracking it is to be up there.
Towards the end, when you're looking for a double, that's when I really felt it, because I just want to hit the dartboard. I just want to, like, you know, hit the ball, get numbers. Russ Bray's telling me, so I had, what do I have, 100?
He said you had 120 check-out, and you started laughing.
The finish.
Yeah.
Like with that one.
He got a 2.
Yeah, I mean, just hit the board, but that was where...
You're nervous up there, though.
That was where I felt, when I got to start looking for a number. That was the first time I thought, oh dear. And I knew I wouldn't hit it.
I got a text from Enzo Maresca halfway through the game. He wanted you subbed.
Yeah.
But, you know.
So, yeah, I'd say overall, quality-wise, the way you finished...
Best man won, didn't he?
Well, I think you made slightly harder work of that.
Yeah, I mean, look, the better player, better career, better presenter, better everything, you know? There's only one winner in the end.
So why so modest? Really.
I quite fancy. I mean, you'll play Dino in the final if you make it, won't you?
Well, Dino's the one to beat, I think. I got Benty next. I think the crowd will get on Benty.
Yeah.
I think I got a chance. I felt like I was the underdog there.
Well, I was booing you, mate.
Yeah, you was booing me.
The biggest boo was coming from me on the World Cup.
Which is disgusting.
I'm all Team Sports Bar now.
Yeah.
This is it. Team Sports Bar.
Get behind O'Hara.
That's it.
Let's get Benty out.
Get Benty out. We need a new champion.
Yeah, Dino's got to go.
Yeah, he's a bit too lippy for my liking, Dino, in the pit.
He does do the sports bar, though.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, but he's
no
off the bench. He's not part of the real, you know. If he wins, we'll claim him.
Yeah, sports bar win.
You boys are on tonight, I take it, after all the football.
Yeah.
So give us a bit of an insight then. When do you start putting together, like last night, you might have been doing, has anyone seen Liverpool? Or you might have had to suddenly go for that.
I was unfortunately watching the Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, of course. But, of
Most
course,
nights.
that's right, yeah. You never phoned in, though, did you, which was a shame?
No, do you know what, right? The producer, I gave him the number. I was in Sam Parkin's car.
He bowled it.
Yeah.
And I said to him, phone Sam Parkin. He kept phoning my number, and my phone's on silent from the game.
He bowled it.
I'd have come on.
Fancy.
Mate, it was worse. Leeds was worse. I come on after the Leeds game.
Yeah.
Last night, look, we're going to qualify somehow for the last
No one cares about
16,
Chelsea.
right? Honestly, no one cares,
No one
right?
cares about
He done as anyone seen.
Yeah, that's good as anyone's seen.
I'm not seeing
I heard it. It's very good.
He stole it off
in.
me.
That's
Very
hard
good.
work.
That's why no one cares.
It's hard work, that.
I know. I
It's
sometimes
tiring.
do supply you with a few names, don't I?
Yeah, I mean, you have in your past texted me some suggestions.
Have you ever jettisoned one because they've got a last-minute winner or something? Have you ever had to kind of rip it all
all
up?
the time.
Mate, honestly, do you know what? There was one with Spurs. What was the one with Spurs?
Wolves.
Recently.
I think Wolves.
No. There was one recently where Spurs had got yourself
Newcastle.
It was, right, sorry.
That's right.
Recently, where they got themselves out of jail right at the death.
Yeah.
And we had Plan A, then it was Plan B.
And Deck, you had them locked, did you?
No, it was Spurs. You were in
Oh,
it.
right,
by the way.
sorry. Oh, yeah,
Chick King was in it.
Chick King.
Danny
And then,
Kelly,
of
Chick
course,
King.
Poor old
And then
Chick King.
Romero scores an overhead kick, and it's like back to then it goes Plan B again.
Production's pathetic, though, let's be honest. I mean, we watch a game and we go, right, come on and let's go and talk about it. No production whatsoever. Shambles.
Well, it's always a good listen. Well, unless Tottenham are lost when I can't listen to you.
No, it's a
But
tough
if
one,
Tottenham
isn't
are
it?
won, I always put it on.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's a tough one if Spurs lose. Anyone loses, right?
Yeah,
Someone's got to get it.
Yeah, no, of course, I understand
Get
that.
it.
Yeah. Well, boys,
Thank you, chaps.
thank you very much. Commiserations,
That's
Jay.
okay. Good luck, Jay.
And good luck, Jamie, and we'll hear from you tonight.
Yeah,
After
can't
all
wait.
the games.
Sports bar
Could be
tonight.
Alonso's. You both fancy Alonso's Chelsea manager when he gets the sack of Madrid, don't you?
I mean, who knows what's going to happen there? But I mean, Maresca, things are going to have to change because what you don't want to do is get in that rut. The December rut has started. It feels like it started early for Chelsea now.
Yeah.
But things have got to change because we weren't going to win the title, but a top four finish is absolutely imperative.
Are you Team Thomas Frank now, Jay? You think you want him to stay?
Yeah, I think, look, steady the ship, get playing, and then, see if we can get some decent players in January. I think he's got to make a statement. The new guys who are obviously in charge of taking over from Levy. Go and make a statement signing. A couple of big players, Semenyo, get another striker.
Semenyo.
Be hard to get Semenyo.
He's not going to go to Tottenham.
Go for
is he?
Gibbs
We're not going to get Semenyo.
Go for
Would he
Gibbs
go to
White. That was. Oh no, sorry, that fell
We're not
apart.
going to get
didn't it?
Semenyo. Of course we can get Semenyo.
Because he, first of all,
Will you go for
Liverpool want him.
Eze? Go for Eze,
They ain't
mate.
going to Liverpool. They can't afford him. They've spent too much money.
Eze and Gibbs White.
Just to let you know, we've managed to find Jamie O'Hara's Has Anyone Seen from last night. So let's bring it, in case you missed it, let's bring it to you now.
Sorry, I've got to go.
Cundy's not here. So, first, has anyone seen Jason Cundy? Has anyone seen Chelsea? Enzo Maresca, the Kings Road, Raffles Nightclub, Scott Minto, Cole Palmer. Can you hear me, Cole Palmer? Your boys took one hell of a beating. The Farmers Market on Sunday Road on a Sunday. Battersea Park, Jeremy Clarkson, Tony Truman at O Beach. Can you hear me, Tony? Your boys took one hell of a beating.
There we are. Harsh but fair, I'd say,
I
really.
mean, I didn't hear it because where we are, but I mean,
Best
I
one
didn't miss
we've had this
anything.
year.
He was
Sorry.
enjoying it. I could tell by his facials. He was
Best one we've had.
Andy threw his headphones off and walked away.
I'm going to listen to that rubbish. Do me a favour.
John Terry commented, they put it up on the TalkSport social media. John Terry put underneath, where are your trophies?
Oh,
Wait, he's got a good point, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he
Let's
made a
be
good
honest.
point, to be fair.
Yeah,
Made a
we're
good
on
point.
slightly stony ground, let's be honest. Well, yeah, good luck in the the semi-finals. Unlucky, Jay. We'll hear from you at 10
Cheers,
o'clock
boys.
tonight.
Cheers.
See you later, lads.
Jason Cundy, Jamie O'Hara with the Sports Bar tonight from 10. Well, we are now into our two semi-finals.
Yeah, tremendous.
Should be a couple of fantastic games. Gabby Agbonlahor is going to take on Dean Saunders. And that is coming up next here on talkSPORT. And, of course, we're here at the talkSPORT Darts Championship with our good friends at Kwik Fit.
Liverpool haven't played that well since August, according to talkSPORT's Danny Murphy. He's told White and Jordan Slot deserves credit for the control shown in their win at Inter.
Even the fullbacks stayed at home most of the night, you know, Gomez and Robertson. It was a really disciplined performance and everyone contributed. I thought Curtis Jones was terrific.
Meanwhile, Danny says the only way back for Salah is saying sorry to Slot.
I don't think he's going to get an apology, which means he's done. You can't bring him back in the fold. He's done, you know, and from a business point of view, while he's still got value and the Saudis might pay something for him, it's time to move on.
Tonight on talkSPORT, Newcastle go to Bayer Leverkusen while Arsenal's trip to Bruges is live on talkSPORT 2. Now, Pep Guardiola could end Xabi Alonso's time at Real Madrid if Man City get a decent win in the Bernabeu tonight. Former Madrid president Ramon Calderon's told White and Jordan after defeat to mid-table Celta Vigo, knives are out for Alonso.
I don't see any difference with any other coaches, any other moments when the team has lost 9 points, as in this case, in 5 La Liga matches.
Paul Pogba hopes to one day own the world's most expensive camel. He's become a major shareholder of Saudi-based camel racing team Al Haboob. Now at Monaco, Pogba says he's watched his fair share of races on YouTube. On our YouTube channel today, the talkSPORT Darts Trophy. Dean Saunders begins the defence of his title against Pennant live all afternoon.
Welcome back to the talkSPORT Darts Championship in association with Kwik Fit. Drive away happy every time. So, we have the two semi-finals lined up. It is Dean Saunders versus Gabby Agbonlahor. And it is Darren Bent versus Jamie O'Hara. Two mouth-watering games. If I was a betting man, I've got a little sniff for Jamie O'Hara, and I think Dean's going to come through.
I think Dean will beat Gabby, yeah.
But Benty is very much the favourite in that second one, and Dean very much the favourite in the first one. So let's see what happens. This cross to the voice, the man calling the semi-finals and indeed the final in Drive this afternoon. It could only be the brilliant Russ Bray. Russ.
Thanks very much, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the talkSPORT Kwik Fit Darts Championship, our first semi-final. Introducing to you first, from Benfica to Bradford, our next player's football career stretched 4 decades and across 4 countries. Let's hope his darts are quicker than some of his anecdotes. It's the double defending champion, the Welsh Dragon himself. It's Dean, the storyteller Saunders.
Well, Welsh darts has never seen this extraordinary era which they're in now, where Gerwyn Price, Johnny Clayton and others, Richie Burnett, have to take a back seat because of the three-peat seeker. Dean Saunders wants a third successive talkSPORT Darts trophy, but he's about to take on the man who knocked out the Gale Force, Russ Bray.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome to the hockey the only talkSPORT pundit who can turn any topic into a rant about Aston Villa. You've heard him on Breakfast, you've heard him on Drive, and he's caused more phony meltdowns than Brazil's had debriefs. He is the Premier League Player of the Month for November 2007, the former Villa Premier League record goal scorer, and the self-confessed king of battle. It's the Godfather himself, Gabby Agbonlahor.
Well, he's already created the moment of the afternoon so far, the Gab father, by knocking out the Gale Force. Not that it was a particularly difficult thing to do, the way Andy Goldstein played. He's coming up at 4 with Drive on talkSPORT, and Darren Bent will be poking him with sticks as much as he can, if indeed Darren gets the chance to present the first hour of Drive, because he may have to stay on the hockey if he can beat Jamie O'Hara in the second semi-final. But the practice darts are underway between Messrs Saunders and Agbonlahor. A reminder that the same rules apply for these semi-finals as for the quarters, so it's a 3-0-1 leg. One leg, nearest to the ball gets first dibs, and it's a 10-minute time limit. If neither player has hit a double after 10 minutes, then you will hear a klaxon if you're listening on DAB or your smart speaker, and you'll see a countdown clock if you're watching our coverage on Connect TV or on the YouTube channel. And if the 10 minutes are up, we don't have a leg winner, then we will have another nearest to the bull competition.
First start is nearest to the ball.
And the first dart from Dean Saunders is nearest to the bull, so he will get this first semi-final underway on talkSPORT. Looking to get down from 3-0-1 and a steady 60 from the storyteller. And Bonahor out the board with his first dart. He's got the Kwik Fit flights on his darts. He's a proper company man, Gabby, making sure all the advertising's done right. But only scores 18 with that first visit. Saunders, well, he rescued that visit. 2 single fives and then hit the red bit to score 70. And again, Gabby's nearly out the board. At least you can see the funny side. Out the board twice, not 3 times, surely. Single 14 rescues the visit for the Gab father. Representing the city of Birmingham, dare I say. Come on, lad. We need more Midlands dart stars. We've got Luke Woodhouse, and that's about it. Another treble 20 from Dean Saunders in an 81 visit. So he's piling on the scores. He's already down to 90 for the leg. This is after 9 darts. He could hit a 12 dart finish here. He took out his quarter-final leg in 24 darts. 90 required. Single 5, 85 left. Go down for treble 15 for tops. That's got to be the shot. Oh, he went for the 16s and hit single. So he's got 21 scored. So 69 left. Where's he going to go? Ends up going looking for the 19s and hits a single 3. So 66 left. Gabby cannot take out 177. He's just asking the question, and Russ Bray quickly rebuffing the idea that he could take out 177. Is that treble 18 from the Gab father? It was, you know, just to give himself a bit of hope. 104 left for the Gab father, but 66 for Dean Saunders after 12. 46 left. 18 is hit, so double 14. Mensa Sulevic took that out to win the Grand Slam of darts, and he's so close to pinning double 14, Dean Saunders. But there is a finish on here for Gabby Agbonlahor, 104. 13 scored. And then I think that's a single 12, and he hits tops. Almost exhibition stuff from Gabby Agbonlahor. Hasn't won the leg with that, but he's hit double top. He's on 39, but Dean Saunders wants double 14 to make the final for a 3rd year in a row. Outside the line with his first dart. Nearly hits double 9 with the second. Oh, the chance is gone, so the door is ajar for Agbonlahor. 39 left. Hits 25.
25 leaves you 14.
So he's got double 7 for the leg. Oh, and he turns to the crowd to whip them up. Showmanship from Gabby Agbonlahor. Can he pin double 7? He hits 3. That's a different postcode. He's left himself on 11. Where is he going to go? Hits a single 5 to leave himself on, I think that he's left himself on 15 for the leg. But Dean Saunders patiently waiting on the hockey whilst Bonahor retrieves his darts. Wants double 14 again. Just on the outside twice. 1 dart left in hand and hits double 11. He hit double 11 next door. So if he comes back, it's double three. Gabby Agbonlahor wants 6. He wants double three right at the bottom of the board. Nearly out the board. Nearly hit the number 19. Out the board again. And out the board a third time. But he's nothing if not a game competitor, Gabby Agbonlahor. Double three for Dean Saunders as well, having hit double 11. He's out the board. Out the board twice. But he hits double three with the final dart, and Dean Saunders, for the third time, is a talkSPORT Darts Trophy finalist, pinning double three, the same number that Gabby Agbonlahor was on, gets the job done, and the storyteller has yet another story to tell. It's him against either O'Hara or Bent in the final, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Dan, to top work as always.
I was nearly miming there, lost me.
Yeah, Andy couldn't find his microphone, he was wandering around. In the world of darts, people like our old mate Keith Deller and other great players, they act as spotters for the TV companies to tell you which route players will take. Imagine trying to do that for Gabby. I mean, it is. You've got to get inside the mind of Gabby Agbonlahor, and that's not an easy place to be.
I was impressed with Gabby there.
Yeah, he took it. All these games have gone down to the wire. In fact, Dino and Gabby are going to join us for a quick chat. I think Gabby's getting all the congratulations for making a game of it. Let's bring in Dean.
Come in, Dino.
Dean, you were so on top in that game, and then suddenly the pressure seemed to get you, getting down to the doubles, trying to get the doubles away.
It's year after year, it's draining. So I had double 14. And then Gabby got a couple of lucky trebles.
Yeah.
Got him right down to the point where he needed double 7 to beat me.
Yeah, I know.
And I thought this could be the worst loss of my career. But I managed to survive that, and I'm in the final now.
You're back in the final.
Back in the final, yeah.
So you've seen everybody else now, and you know you're going to be up against Benty or O'Hara. So who would you prefer? Who's the better player in your eyes?
Well, I actually thought Jamie was really talented. He's just got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But really skilled. But whether he can put it all together, because I was his manager at Wolves, and he couldn't put it all together.
Right.
And I think he's the same. When it goes wrong on the dartboard, he throws his toys out the pram.
You think you can get inside his head if it's him? Yeah.
Well, I've beat him 4 times at golf.
Yeah.
So if I play him at darts and he beats me, it'll be a shock.
Just a few little triggers. If you just whisper things like, you're starting on the bench today, Jamie. Little things that he'll remember from
No,
Wolves.
he'll only remember I'm cutting your wages in half.
Well played,
Unlucky, Gab. You took it to the wire, didn't you? Took it right down to the wire.
I was saying to some of the fans, all I wanted was like a chance to finish on a double and try and win. I think I missed the board with 2 of them. I think it was just a step too far with Dino.
Yeah.
You know, he's world class.
But you're already a winner today because you beat Andy Goldstein.
Listen,
doesn't matter what you did after
beating
that.
Andy is all that matters today
Yeah.
because he trash talks a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said before, he's jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
That basically means he's good enough nothing. You know, he's not good at anything.
Yeah.
And that showed today.
Well, commiserations, you had a great run. Best of luck in the final, Dean.
We had a chat beforehand and we said at least we've got an Aston Villa representative
that's good.
in the final. They're on fire, and we are.
It's nice to be part of the semi-final as well.
Yeah.
All the fans watching back at home, family members. It's nice to get to the latter stage of the competition.
Wasn't Benty at Villa as well, wasn't he?
Benty was
yeah,
there.
so that could be an all for the final, couldn't it?
Yeah, Benty, I forgot about that.
Yeah, nice one. Well done, boys. Thanks ever so
Thank you
much.
very much, guys. Thank
So
you.
you'll see
Thank you.
Dean Saunders in the final, unlucky to Gabby Agbonlahor. So, at the second semi-final, we'll find out, Dino's going to find out who he's got in the final. Will it be Jamie O'Hara or will it be, I've forgotten who it is. It's Darren Bent.
Darren Bent,
That's it, yeah. It's only like 2 people it could be. That's coming up very shortly. It's at the talkSPORT Darts Championship here at the Moortown Bell in St Catherine's Dock with Toolstation.
Hello and welcome to talkSPORT Goals. We're taking you through what should be another busy day of football. Chance to win it!
We don't need to do that, guys.
I'm going to owe you an apology.
How would you get to that conclusion?
That's a weak mentality.
Oh, get out of it, Big.
Welcome back to the Moortown Bell near the Tower of London, and it's the talkSPORT Darts Championship. If you've just tuned in for the sports bar in the final, A, thanks, and B, this is what you've missed. You've missed Andy Goldstein crash out despite a lot of trash talk and an awful lot of practice. Darren Bent has come through, and you'll see him in the second semi-final. Dean Saunders has looked sensational.
There have been no whitewashes, though. Every game has been really
They're now going to finish on a double this time around, if you've listened before, and that has had an impact, and it's up the nerves. We've had Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy say they've never felt more nervous, and they've played in front of 50,000 people. So it's funny how it gets to you. Andy Goldstein went. His backside went.
He did. He admitted it.
And I'm sure he'll tell you more about that on Drive. Bo Greaves from the world of darts expected to do an awful lot at Ali Pally. She'll be joining the boys on Drive a little bit later on at the Moortown Bell. But I think we are ready to cross for our second semi-final. Who's going to be taking on Dean the Storyteller Saunders? Will it be Jamie O'Hara or will it be, I'm doing it again,
Darren Bent.
Darren Bent, that's it. It's been a long afternoon.
Never forget him.
The unforgettable. Let's cross once again to the great Russ Bray.
Thanks very much, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the talkSPORT Kwik Fit Darts Championship. It's our second semi-final. Will you please welcome first player today has scored more Premier League goals than Cristiano Ronaldo. The difference is they were all tap-ins off his backside. He'll be open. The hockey is 2 yards out, and there's plenty of beach balls in play. But can he avenge his defeat from last year's competition? He's already done that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Darren, the Truth Bent!
Well, the Truth makes his way to the stage, and I know you darts nerds listening or watching are desperate for the statistics. Darren Bent had an 8.3% checkout rate in that win against Natalie the Destroyer Sawyer in the quarter, taking 34 darts, just the 34 darts to take out 301. Back to Russ Bray for Benty's opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contender hosts the sports bar. He used to be a famous footballer and has one of the biggest radio shows in Europe. He was an absolute sick note, so it's still a miracle that he's here today. He's the star of the Big Brother House and Love Undercover. But when he gets hearts racing on the hockey, it's Jamie, the Chunk O'Hara.
I remember Jamie leaving Celebrity Big Brother and coming to work on a game with me at West Ham United for talkSPORT, and you'll have to believe me when I tell you we came across as a shy, retiring young man at that point. What on earth happened? Jamie O'Hara, the Chunk, arrives on the stage here at the Moortown Bell for this second semi-final for the right to face Dean the Storyteller Saunders in the final, but the practice starts must be taken first. Now, maybe Darren Bent has got the nerves out of his system. Now he's got over the hump of making sure that he can actually beat Natalie Sawyer, who's barely picked up a dart in her life. Now he's up against somebody who's taking this just as seriously, because Jamie O'Hara was practicing here at the Moortown Bell pretty much at the same time that Dean Saunders was. That tells you all you need to know about the levels of commitment that Jamie O'Hara has been showing. But Benty plays every day up on the 17th floor, as Jim White would say, at the news building with Andy Goldstein. Goldstein, though, has crashed out. He went out earlier to Gabby Agbonlahor. One last set of practice starts, and a very nice. Oh, he didn't realise. He thought the leg was starting, but it was nearest the bull for Darren Bent. He's made a schoolboy error there. Went for the bull in the end, hit single 19 just outside the 25. O'Hara looking for the bullseye himself. Just slightly closer, I would say. Yeah, it is Jamie who gets the honour and will throw first. Again, 3:01 is where they start from. They've got to finish on a double, and if they're still playing after 10 minutes, then it will be nearest the bull. Good start from O'Hara, 58. Bent hitting a 60. That's much more like, you see, he barely hit anything above 40 odd in his quarter-final against Natalie Sawyer. But on this occasion, he starts Benty with a steady 60. A little bit wayward from O'Hara. 35 scored down to 208. Benty back in the 20s again. Could it be another 60? It is. Good grouping from the Truth. Putting the pressure on O'Hara early doors. I think Andy Goldstein might need a different co-host for drive time in a minute if things stay as they are. I'm sure Jamie will fit in, or Jason. So, just 24 scored from O'Hara. Benty comes downstairs looking for 19. It's just 37. That's not quite what he would have wanted, but he's got a healthy advantage, 40 points ahead. But O'Hara in the red bit, treble 20, follows it up with single one. In fact, 2 single ones, but 62 is a decent score. Gets down to 122. 144 for Darren Bent. Nearly hit 54 going for treble 18. And does hit 54 in total, hitting single 16, so he's down to 90. 122 for Jamie O'Hara. He scored 40, so down to 82. Could have gone bull for double 16, but probably didn't realise he could do that. 60 hit. So 90 for Darren Bent, make that 70. Another single 20 would leave the bull. He goes out the board. 25. And only hits 25 in the end. So Jamie O'Hara to make the final. 162. Hits single 14. 48 left by my reckoning. Could go 16, double 16. He's gone 8 for double top. At the top. Oh, and he hits the wire. Doesn't happen often, but he's wired double top. 65. Benty back in for 65. Now what's he hit there? Single 15 for the bull. Hit single 9. Went for the bull with a second dart. And then 18 leaves him on an odd number. So Jamie O'Hara back in for tops. Oh, single 1. 39 left. Went for 7 for double 2. He's hit the 7, I think. Double 16 for Jamie O'Hara. Oh, and he hits single 8 next door. 16. So Darren Bent wants double 11 on the far left-hand side of the board around 9 o'clock.
Darren, you have 22 left. Yeah.
Double 11, just confirming it with Russ Bray. It's a good marker, just out to the left. Oh, and then he hits single 14, 8 left, double 4. And he hits single 4. So when he comes back, if he comes back, double 2 for Darren Bent. But now 2 12s for Jamie O'Hara. Oh, he hits single double 5 next door. That's even closer than Natalie Sawyer was when she was going for double 5, and hit double 12. Double 7 now, down at the bottom of the board. And it leaves 7. He was just inside the wire, and he's busted the score. So he will come back for 24 if Benty can't pin double 2, just to the bottom of the board. Just on the outside, he hits the wire of double 15 and then hits double 15, busting his score. So back to double 12 for Jamie O'Hara. Decent marker, an inch away from the bed, comes far too far inside, double 6 on the far right-hand side at 3 o'clock on the board. Got it! Game shot! The chunk makes it through, and another drive time presenter who's done nothing but practice all year. He's gone. The truth is Darren Bent is out for a second year in a row, and it is Jamie O'Hara against Dean Saunders. Master against apprentice for the talkSPORT Darts Trophy, as Jamie O'Hara pins double 6 to win the leg to go through to the 3-leg final, gents.
Thank you, Dan.
What a game.
Commentary of the final between Dean Saunders and Jamie O'Hara. It's his old gaffer as well. I told
so
you,
exciting.
I just fancied Jamie. There was a steeliness to him.
Yeah, he's relaxed.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't expected to do well, and he's done really well.
I think the key for Benty and Goldstein is not to practice anymore.
I think we'll take that dartboard down.
Definitely, take it down. All the bells and whistles they insisted on with it as well. Take it
I think
down.
I'll take it home, they won't know.
Take your medals and throw them in the bin. Well, that is us. The final is coming up with Russ and with Dance and with Dino and the Chunk. That's all coming up in a few moments' time. Back in the studio tomorrow. Thanks to everybody at the Moortown Bell. Thanks to all the team here. And yes, stick around for the final. It's coming up very shortly.